I know. I meant to ask you how you liked it when you told me you were
kind of
watching. When
loved
you
it.
posted that you were watching.
It was a little slow in places, but other than that, it was good.
Hi.
It helps to kind of. Oh.
Sorry, we're late.
Hi.
Hello.
Mm.
How goes it, crew?
How's it going, guys? Thanks for waiting.
Freaky girls are back again. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Glory lost her dong, so we had to wait until she found it.
And it's
That is
always
why
under
you're
the
late.
bed. It's always under the bed.
It was under the bed. You'd think she would know by now.
Oh, screw this. I'm going to go watch Freaky Girls live.
Exactly.
It's on now.
Oh my god.
It's finally on. Jeez.
Jesus. It took these hoes so long. I'm getting a little message, guys, so everyone can panic even more. Hangouts on Air is going away later this year. Ooh, scary. Okay. Corey's having a bit of a crisis. Queenie's not wearing a bra. And Selena's
so
watching
lucky.
Suspiria.
Can we not wear bras today?
Yeah. Of
Yes.
course.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Who
getting
told
rid
you
of
you
it.
had to?
I
Okay.
know.
Fuck
What
this
is
shit.
this?
Yeah,
Yes.
fuck those guys.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Freedom.
It's too
Whew.
it's too hot for bras.
Oh, that is so much better. Thank you. Oh,
Mhm. So glad. So happy for you. Hi, John. Hey, Queen Cujo. Hi, Brianna Meacham. Hi, Michael Long. Hi, Hannah. What's up, sister? Long time no see.
hi, Queen Cujo.
Hey. Loved Queen Cujo on your show. That was fantastic.
I know. It was a lot of fun. I never actually got to hang out with her before in person. And she's, of course, as sweet as she seems in the chat. And I also met Sierra Hall. So that was
She's
a lot of fun.
amazing, too.
They were a lot of fun. I want to have them back on again sometime.
Queen Cujo's my boo.
And
Hi,
we're trying
Rebecca.
to get Queen Cujo. Random Ross messaged you about the creepy channel crawl. So hopefully you can join us.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Oh my god, thank
He
you,
just showed up.
Brandon. Brandon is also not wearing a bra. Wonderful.
Raise your hand if you're not wearing a bra.
I have proof.
Serena, are you wearing a bra?
Actually, I'm not.
Yay!
This is the best. We should just have a bra brigade where we like hang our bras like up. That's like totems.
Let's fucking burn our bras.
It's too fucking hot for bras.
Yeah, but they're
It's
expensive.
way too hot
Yeah,
for bras.
I have some wire bras that
The
need
part
to
of me
dry.
that likes destruction is totally on board. The part of me that wants to save money and is thrifty is like,
You're right. My bras cost like $50-$60.
yeah, mine costs $15 and I'm still not burning them because I'm cheap. But they're so comfy. I got comfy bras.
I'm not even going to tell you how much my bras are. I'm not even going to tell you.
Gory. Queenie, I'm with you. I know.
Do you guys ever do this?
When you have big tits, you have to buy expensive bras.
We have stairs in our house.
outrageous.
And if I'm like upstairs and I got to go downstairs and I'm not wearing a bra, I just kind of hold them for support as I go down the stairs. Do you guys do that? That's a makeshift bra. It's free. It's nature.
I just let them
nature
go.
bra.
I let them go. They're like, hey.
I like
Yeah.
Yep.
Airs them out,
That's
you
what
know?
happens.
It works because my boobs perfectly fit into my hands. So it's just like, boom, instant bra.
Mine don't.
John
A lot
said
of
he's wearing
pressure.
one of Serena's bras.
When they made me, they broke the mold.
Serena, get fucking in control of your man. Fuck that.
That's disgusting.
He's wearing a bra in those Kim K's, I bet.
Probably.
100%. Hundo. So, speaking of it being hot, it's too hot for bras, obviously.
But not too hot for our bras. Isn't that like another word for homies? I'm trying to be more hip lately.
I don't think so.
Shit.
I mean, maybe. No, I don't think so. I'm not. Okay, well, it's only 71, but it's fucking humid, you guys.
How hot is it here? Oh, I want to find out how hot it is here.
You have to. It's the fucking freaky forecast.
Oh, yeah.
The freaky forecast? Really? That's a thing?
Yeah,
How did
I
you not
kinda
know
love
about the
it.
freaky forecast? We told you this.
Oh, balls to the walls.
This is
Sweaty
how we
balls.
start our show. We talk
It
about
is
the weather.
79 mother flipping degrees here.
Wow.
The humidity is at 24.
What? Only 24?
24%.
Yeah, that's good.
That's not even a
good.
I don't even
I
think
live
we
in
get that in the winter.
I live in like the dry mountains, so for my area that's a lot because it's kind of like the desert here.
Yeah, yours is
Mine's
a little hotter than mine.
77%.
I'm at
Ugh.
62 degrees Fahrenheit,
It's
Well, it's not
68
too
here.
which is
shabby.
not
77%
bad, but
humidity.
it's still a tiny bit warm.
Here it's dry and it's hot in the summer, and then we get like 10 feet of snow in the winter. Everyone likes to come here because we get all the seasons, but I can do without some of the seasons.
Yeah.
I grew up in England. We have 2 seasons, rain and not rain.
Just like in Canada, there's deer season and winter.
Oh, well, we have fire season in Wenatchee too, because it gets so hot and we get dry thunderstorms, which are thunderstorms where you get lightning, but you don't get rain. So it's just a perfect like landscape for just a massive fire. And then the fires end up covering the whole mountains. And once a year we get an evacuation warning. I've only been evacuated once though.
Well, that sounds like so much fun.
I know. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. It should be next
Yeah.
month.
Oh,
Like,
perfect.
Clockwork. And then one year it was so bad you couldn't see anything, and we had like smoke inhalation warnings. Inhalation?
Inhalation.
It's balls here. It's
You
because
know
it's
what?
like a little bowl.
There's multiple reasons you need that hazmat suit.
See, I do need a hazmat suit.
This
But
is
it's
for
like-
real.
It's a valley, so it bowls up with the smoke.
Yeah.
Which means
Guys,
I'm a valley girl, which
Yeah.
kind of makes
Please
sense.
support Gory in her hunt for a hazmat suit.
Please donate to get Gory a hazmat suit. 'Cause I'm
We're
looking at one on
starting a
Amazon.
GoFundMe.
Laws has got bed bugs, and there's going to be fires here this summer, so I need a hazmat suit, guys. I need.
Well,
I
maybe
need
just
one.
wait the bedbug situation out until the fires.
Oh,
Oh,
there you go.
or I could burn the house down, and people will just think it's natural
Excellent.
causes.
Perfect.
That would kill spiders too. I don't really have spiders here though.
Oh, Dave has a hazmat suit. There you go.
Dave, hook a girl up.
Yeah, man.
Oh, guys, the weather sounds
It's
fun.
69 where
67,
Lola lives.
68, 69.
Queen Cujo
Serena,
wins.
it's only 68.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
it's
god.
77% humidity.
I
So
know
it's
that's
really
the
humid here.
that's the problem.
Right.
Leave it.
So it feels a lot hotter.
Yeah, where I used to live, because I live kind of near the coast in England, it would get so humid but not very hot, but it would feel like sticky and gross. Here,
Yeah, you
it's
just feel
so dry. It's completely different.
Ew, Queen Cujo 86 in Texas. Fuck that.
Like, it's so different here. Like, you know how they say when you get fish, you got to be careful to not put them in shock. I went into so much shock moving from such different climates that I was like throwing up and in bed for like a month when we first moved to the
Yeah.
States.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
It's just so weird,
Um,
different.
Guys, I was just reading an article on Michigan. It's the past 12 months have been the gloomiest 12 months on record for Michigan, meaning we've had way lower sunshine days than usual.
That
I'm
explains a
like,
lot.
No
You've been
wonder
kinda
I've been
cranky.
so happy because I don't need the sun unless like I'm on vacation. Other than that, I'm a vampire and I would prefer a gloomy day. I'm like, this is my year, guys. This is my year.
Nice. I like the days where it's just finished raining and it's slightly overcast, but it's warm outside. Like, that's my ideal day.
Okay. Nice. No sun.
Yeah.
Nice. Fuck that. Fuck the sun. Unless I'm on vacation, then I want all the sun.
And fuck the police.
Yeah, fuck the police. Oh, God. Lilith Morning, hello. Are you new here? It's good to meet you.
She's good people.
Oh, Lilith lives in Oregon.
We go way back.
Yes, Michael. The gloom.
The gloom and
You
doom. My
love
husband
the
loves it when it's
gloom.
cloudy.
We're all just
So
waiting to
love it.
die in the gloom.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm trying to remember this movie. It was like Night Watch, I think, where they had this thing called the Gloom, and it was like the other
Yeah,
world.
that's
It
Night
was
Watch.
so
And then there's Day
cool.
Watch.
That's what I think of when I hear the Gloom.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's a German film.
They did a really good job with that movie. Oh my god. I love the effects in it.
I just want to go cry in a bucket.
No, don't do that.
Bucket of my tears. And I'll sell them for a hazmat suit.
We'll bathe in them and be beautiful forever and have eternal youth.
Nice.
I know. Cry for us. Cry, bitch.
I feel like I'm gonna bum everybody out. Sorry, guys.
It's fine. We're gloomy today.
We are the Gloom tonight, children.
Can we be like mega,
Welcome
like goth?
to the gloom.
Fuck yeah. Of course
Let's
we
be super
can.
goth tonight. Let's be just fucking depressed.
I think half the people in the chat are goths.
At least.
Right, guys?
half.
Right?
I'm going with a
Give
good
me high
solid
five.
80%.
Where's my people?
Whether you want to admit it or not. Hi, Dave Maggot. Dave Maggot, how are you feeling?
Yes,
How are
it's
you
a
feeling? I hope you're doing great. Congrats on your surgery.
It was actually a really good trilogy. Yeah. Mike Long knows. Night Watch, Day Watch, and I think there was like another one like Twilight or something.
Baywatch.
There was Night Watch and Day Watch, and then there was like another one.
And then there was Baywatch.
There was Baywatch. Yes, there was Baywatch. There was a
It's
third one.
horrific. It's horrific. You know it.
Pamela Anderson shows up.
Pam Anderson.
The
Sabrina,
Baywatch
have you ever
song.
met Pamela Anderson? I feel like that's someone you would like to meet.
No, that's on my dream list.
I knew it.
She is on
But
my
you
dream
did
list.
meet Jenna Jameson.
I did.
Nice.
Meet Jenna Jameson.
Did
That
you
was
ask her
really
about her
Good
vagina or
people.
no?
No, I didn't get to ask her,
I think her vagina released a book.
but it's pretty awesome.
Uh-oh. Lilith is vampy. You know what that means? Werewitch versus vamp witch. Now we should just join forces and take on the world. That's what we should do.
Absolutely.
That trope where werewolves and vampires don't like each other really bothers me, actually.
Yeah.
In a stupid way, but yeah. Because I'm like, they would be friends because they could take care of each other.
Yeah.
The werewolf could protect the vampire in the day, and the vampire can protect the werewolf when he's flipping out.
You like that movie Lady Hawk?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly
You
like
get
Lady
me.
Hawk.
You get me.
John, Jenna seemed super sweet. She looked cute, how she was like trying to pose with everyone. She looked really cute.
Yeah, she was really nice. She was very pleasant.
I just worry about her vagina, that's all.
You
I'm
never
sure it's
worry about
fine.
my
She can pay for
vagina.
a new one.
She can.
Nobody ever
Easily.
worries about my
Well,
vagina.
she basically has a whole bunch of vaginas out there, because didn't she do the mold?
She did.
Yes, she did. That bitch sold her vagina everywhere.
That's amazing.
It is. Everyone should get a chance to do that.
Exactly, Lilith. Exactly.
All right, I'm going to order this whole kit.
With the suit.
I can't afford the suit.
How
We
much
have
is
lots
this
of things
suit?
in common? Exactly.
I want you to price that hazmat suit out for us.
There's quite a few.
I'll take care of all my vampire friends.
Oh, there's a disposable one. That's $10. But I want a yellow one. It's $12.99. I can't afford a hazmat suit though. I really would.
$12.99. Oh, you can go to Home Depot.
They have a Home Depot?
Fuck yeah.
Failed us again. for the
Try
last
those,
time.
you know, those suits they wear to like paint and shit and like take out asbestos. They're probably cheap.
You okay, baby?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Your phone screamed at you?
I thought that was him. I'm like,
So
holy shit.
He's
did
watching
I.
something in the
I'm just gonna pretend that everything's fine.
Burn yourself.
Oh. Welcome everyone to our riveting show. Riveting.
Now I've got to get him like condoms for his mattress and for his pillow, like everything.
Ew.
Yep. It sucks.
Life is hard. I'm so downer today. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
You came to the right place.
Yes, don't worry. We love you.
Right.
I am morose, Gory.
Okay to have a hard day.
Melancholy.
I think a lot of us can feel that.
Isn't that what they used to call depression back in the day? Melancholy.
I love how all these bitches
Melancholy.
on these like mattress protector covers, they all look super relaxed. I'm like, bitch, you got bed bugs. Why are you so relaxed?
That's not cool.
Stop
Not
smiling.
fucking cool.
Shut up, you stupid.
Well, it's either that or you pee the bed. So either way, calm down.
Either way, stop
Wipe that
smiling.
fucking smile off your face.
No
She
shit.
just wet the bed and she's like, yeah.
Yes.
Unless your bed's tilted so it runs off, like you got nothing to smile about.
Yeah.
wanna
You guys
fucking hear
remember
about it.
Punky Brewster's bed?
Yeah, dude.
That was sweet. I used to, oh my God, I wanted to be Punky Brewster.
Dude, me too.
Did you guys hear?
Why?
Everyone used to tell me I looked like her. I was obsessed. I'm like, she
Really?
dresses so cool. She's got the cutest
did dress
dog.
cool.
She lives with her grandpa. Her neighbors are cool.
Yeah.
They did those. Remember they did those like exercises to get their boobs to grow.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I must increase my butt.
butts. And it worked because her boobs got huge. And then before Sabrina the
That's-
Teenage Witch, she had to get a breast reduction.
That's another reason why I'm so late.
Why do I know so much about her
Because of our
boobs?
boobs. That was a big thing when she got a breast reduction. It was a big deal. I remember that.
I do remember that. It was like you heard about it everywhere.
Yeah. And on that note, did you guys hear there's going to be a Punky Brewster reboot?
Oh, fuck me.
And Soleil Moon Frye is gonna play Punky, and she's gonna be the mom.
Oh, that's cool.
She's
kinda
gonna
dig
be a
that.
single mom of like 2 boys. I think.
Well, if they're bringing her back, that's cool. I'm down. A bed bug barrier. Try saying that 5 times fast.
Oh, why'd you do that? No.
Maybe the world is blind.
The world is a vampire.
Wow.
I'm so
Look at
goth today.
I know. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Sorry, this isn't our normal show. We're waiting for
I'm an agony right now.
after Gory finishes her shopping. We'll start talking about these movies. That's what we're gonna do. So what we have is The Final Girls. Love. That was Gory's pick. And essentially Serena's pick, which is Suspiria, which we were going to talk about last month, but Serena wasn't on and we ran out of time. So we're like, let's
Dude, let's
wait
put it off.
for Serene and do it next month. So we did.
Thank
Can
you,
we all
guys.
call her Serene, or is that just a you thing?
No, you can call me that.
Okay.
Sweet.
Do you like how I was going to talk and like give you permission or not?
Yeah. I figure
Like,
you're like
I was going to be in charge of that.
I figure
who
you're like
am
our
I?
wrangler, you know?
Who do I think I am?
Tries.
Like you have
I'm
a little herd of freaky girls.
I do.
You like
I
free
mean-
The leader.
I thought that's why you were letting us out to pee every couple hours.
Time to go outside, ladies.
You do that outside, Gory. God, she gets so
Ugh.
mad.
John, my lake house shrine is right here. And Gory already
Aw.
tried to eat my arrow bar.
But she wouldn't let me. 'Cause she's
I wouldn't allow it. Just wouldn't. We should take a lake house photo. I'm gonna take it.
Aw, you
Let's have a memory.
should.
Okay.
Which pictures do you have?
I have 3 right here, and I'll show them to you.
Next time
First,
we
we
need
have Al cleaning up his cigarettes.
Aww.
The cigarette butts off the lawn, which he said was me, but it was not me, it was him. And so we
That's
made him
so
do it, and Serena took a picture. He's a sloppy fucking smoker.
Yeah, totally.
We have our logo.
Oh,
And
Lake
when
House
it's
Host.
load-
Is that your spin-off show?
Yes.
Lake House Hose.
Why don't we have a show?
Aw,
We
I
should.
want to be a Lake House Ho.
Oh my god, everyone should be a lake house ho. It's something
I
to
can't though.
I've never
aspire
even been
to.
to a lake house.
Me neither.
What? In your life?
No.
Yeah, I'm poor folk, doll.
That's bullshit.
I can't even afford a hazmat suit. Life's hard for me right now.
It is.
Queenie
Oh,
gets
this is
it.
cute. Then we have Vic, me, Sereni, and John.
Aww.
I got my cupcake blanket, my nursing blanket.
I'm
so
sad.
cute.
Look at our table. Look at our table. We're fucking disaster trash people.
That's
That's
Look
awesome.
at all the crap on
Oh,
our
that's
table.
so
We're
fun.
disgusting people.
I love you, trash people. You're my favorite.
Thank you so much.
It's true. I'd go to the lake house if I could. But I'm
Well,
also
I was
trash.
bragging to them that I'm the only one of the freaky girls that's actually met you in person, and they got all
Right.
super jelly.
I'm cool, right? Right?
Yeah. We're way cool in Washington. Like,
Super
we don't need a
cool.
lake house.
Yeah, we're
You
too
know?
metal for a lake house.
We
Too
can survive
metal.
the wilderness.
We go to cons, okay? We go to cons.
You know what, though? Okay, so check this out. At Lake Diablo, which is a little bit north of where I am, but I think a little bit east of where you are, they have these cabins that actually float on the lake. We should one up the lake house hose, and we should go rent that for a weekend.
Yes, let's have like a
What?
weekend of us like
Cool.
Washington weirdos.
That
Just,
sounds
like,
amazing.
Yeah.
Floating on the water.
I would
Chapter
love
2
that.
of Lake House
Oh, wait,
Hose.
what are you saying? Like, we're not even invited? Fuck
You're
you.
invited.
You guys
But
are
we're
worse.
on
Fuck
the
you
other
both.
side.
We
We're
gotta
always
Fuck
in-
you guys.
You were invited to Crypticon, but you were too busy.
Yep.
She was like,
Such a
I'm gonna
whore.
watch Orphan. I'm so busy.
You know we are.
That is what happened because everyone was either
Yeah.
at Crypticon or TFW.
Yeah.
Hey, Rebecca, what's up, boo? What's up? Are you done shopping?
I can't decide if I want the one with ultimate protection and comfort or ultimate allergy protection.
Protection and comfort.
Yeah, he likes things cool, and it's supposed to make it cooling. That's a
That's what you need.
bummer. And now I gotta go double check, make sure I have enough money. My brother sent me money because he feels bad for me.
What a sweetie pie.
He is. I just told him, I was like, Lal says bed bugs. He's like, so yeah, I'm sending you money. I'm like, oh great, thanks. I don't even have to ask anymore. You
Thanks,
just
bro.
know how sad I am. And I just killed him off too. He was just killed off in my last review on my channel.
Oh, dude.
Aww.
His comment was even that. His comment was, go to visit my sister, get killed again.
He sounds like a good bro.
He is a good bro.
Serena, are you not smoking?
No, I'm trying to stop.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Thanks. But don't talk about it.
I'm not. I'm not. Wait, stop everything?
No, not everything. Just do
Mm.
it.
Okay. So you're still gonna smoke that crack. Good.
Yeah, of course.
Like, hello. Obviously. And the meth.
Yep.
And the meth.
Don't forget.
Guys,
All the junk.
when we were in Mexico, me and my husband, a few weeks ago, I know they are always offering you pot. Then they started offering him Coke. He's like, I don't smoke. They're all going like this to him. He's like, no, dude, like I don't want your Coke. And then the guy's like, what about meth? I'm like, what? Like,
What the actual fuck?
meth? Meth, you guys? Like,
Seriously?
I was in shock and awe. I'm like, are you fucking serious
No.
right now with the meth?
That's probably the
I
worst thing.
couldn't even take it. I'm like, we got to keep walking because I was laughing. I was confused. It was so funny. Like, I just have never, ever been offered meth in my life. And
Yeah,
it
me
was
neither.
it was wow. Interesting for sure.
That is an interesting one.
But I gotta say my favorite thing was we went to this island and rented a golf cart and we were just like going around the island. So these guys outside like their stores, you know how they are in Mexico trying to get you to buy stuff. And so we're like full speed on our golf cart, which was actually pretty fast. It was like 25 miles an hour. And the guys in front, it for a golf cart that's really fast.
It is fast.
And the guys outside the stores were going doobie doobie doobies, doobie doobie doobies. We're like, oh my god, this is so funny.
That's
I loved
fantastic.
it. I loved it so much.
That's amazing.
I know. It was fun.
That is fun.
Oh my gosh.
Is Mexico expensive? Like your trip where you were?
But it's not expensive. I mean, you can
Oh.
make it as expensive as you want, but you can definitely do Mexico pretty cheap. You could probably get away with it, like not a really, really nice all-inclusive. I know my dad and his girlfriend went last year for $1,200 each, and that's with the flight.
Oh, yeah, that's good then.
That's super cheap.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
Tony's having dark nightmares.
I just met him. I met him at Spooky Flea Market.
I know, so cute.
It was cute. It was fun.
It was adorable. I love the Annabelle thing.
Oh, I know. Wasn't that cool? She was there.
So cool.
She's kind of ratty looking.
She looks a fucking hot mess.
She's definitely been like moved around and you know, like displayed. Like she had like fingerprints on her gown and
Oh no.
I don't know. It's kind of funny. Yeah.
She's a dirty
cool.
whore doll. She's been whored around so many places. For sure. Tony, I'm doing great. We're just shopping with Gory. We haven't even started our show.
You can start whenever you
10
want.
o'clock.
I can multitask. I'm a mother.
Nah, I don't believe you.
Didn't I get nominated to be the Freaky Girl's mother last month? Dude, it's a thing.
Oh yeah, we do need a mom.
Well, there you go. I'm your mom. So,
Perfect.
mommy's
I'm dad,
busy
bro.
right now. All you girls go play outside.
Nah, dad needs to work, so
You're not the boss of me, bitch.
Sweet! Greedy's dad. I love it.
I'm daddy, yeah. I'm
Yep.
Gomez,
I so ship us.
right?
That's a good
God,
point.
yeah.
I ship you guys too.
You can be
Awesome.
my Morticia. That's perfect. That's perfect. There you go, guys. We've shipped it.
Cute.
I have a pinstripe jacket.
Okay, this needs to happen to Cryptica next year.
Oh, we should cosplay. Yes, yes.
Because I have a Morticia dress and I got
And
that black
can
wig.
Gomez.
And my hair might actually be long by then. Who knows?
And I
You
haven't
guys should
actually
do that for
cosplayed
Halloween.
yet.
Do that shit.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Ooh, Lord.
Like,
So,
Annabelle. It's a doll.
hey guys, while we're waiting to review the movies,
We
have
can
you
review
guys-
the movie now.
listen. Hey, don't tell me what to do, Mom. You're not the boss of me.
Young lady, I will put you over my knee.
I have a question for you guys because I feel like this is a movie all of you would be interested in. Have you
Ooh.
guys heard about seen the trailer for Midsummer?
Yes.
Yeah,
I want to see that.
Not yet.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you?
Like a
10.
9,
I'm 10.
which is hard to get excited
10.
for anything, but I am super stoked.
It's Ari Aster, so I'm extremely excited.
It's pretty great.
I don't know anything about it. I haven't seen the trailer yet.
It's
so
very
God.
witchy. It's like
You
they go
have to
for
look it
a
up.
midsummer solstice festival, and it starts off being all sweet and kind of hippie. It's very Wicker Man vibes, and then it gets
Yes.
crazy fast. I'm getting mega
Exactly.
Wicker Man vibes from it.
Mega.
Okay. All right. I'm sold.
And it's Ari Aster who did Hereditary.
I wish I had the word ass in my name. It seems like it seems fitting.
Yeah,
Why
same.
I don't.
Glorious. Now you do.
My son calls me
Now
Gory
you
Von
do.
Movie. He's going more of a Russian thing, but it works.
Yeah, Queenie, check out the trailer. It looks fucking crazy.
Oh, can we watch her reaction?
Yeah, why
You
not?
guys want to see my reaction?
Trailer reaction, bitches.
What do you guys think? You want to see me? Okay.
Hell yeah. Thumbs up for Queenie's reaction, whores. I'm very sassy today.
Oh, and then after that, can we have a gun show? Like, all show off our biceps?
Yes, it is Michael Viegas. What?
see
What
my
about our biceps?
Nothing.
What are we doing?
Oh, we're gonna have a gun show.
I just kissed my bicep.
All right. I found the trailer.
Okay. Oh, let me click on you.
Okay.
Let me
I'm gonna click on you,
Daddy.
too.
Daddy's gonna watch a trailer now, girls.
Serena
Guys,
gets very
girls.
disturbed when I start calling Queenie Daddy or
Your
anyone
daddy
Daddy.
is watching a trailer, okay? I need you to all just be quiet and go play.
Watch that trailer, Daddy.
Yes. Do you need a beer, honey? Do you need a beer, honey?
Yes, Academy.
I love it.
I'm just gonna call you that from now on. All right, I'm gonna start. Ready? And go.
It's too quiet and weird.
Well, I don't want to get.
Yeah, basically when you do reactions, I found you just have your normal reaction and then you turn it up to an 11.
Trailer reactions are ridiculous.
It's like interpretive dance.
not generally.
Oh, I like the actress.
Which reminds me, I got to do a trailer reaction this weekend.
I think I've seen her in other stuff.
I'm gonna thumbs down it.
Yeah, she was in Fighting with My Family. The main gal in this.
Okay.
She
Don't
was
know what that movie
Paige.
is.
It's a movie about Paige.
About what?
Wrestling, Paige.
I don't know who that is.
Dude, well, you're missing out because Paige is the greatest.
I don't think so.
Okay, they're all wearing white. I'm creeped
She's
out.
awesome.
Everyone knows that China Doll was the best.
They look like creepy hippies. That's
Yeah.
Only kind of hippie.
And they're what, in Sweden, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, bitch kicked him, asshole.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
Oh, that building is beautiful though. Oh, they're doing the maple. What are they drinking?
This part reminded me of that movie about Jim Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Kool-Aid. What was that called?
Oh.
The Sacrament? I think it's
People are floating.
Yes.
That's not cool. Oh. Yeah, Wicker Man vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm on board. That looks good.
It's so up all of our alleys, I feel like.
Oh, it's super creepy and culty. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Okay. John says Suspiria or Final Girls first. Let's do Final Girls before we get too deep. Let's start light.
So,
who in the townsfolk watched it or have seen it? Let us know. So, yeah, Gory, this was your pick. Why'd you pick it?
this is one of my favorite movies. It's probably one of my favorite horror movies that have come out in the last 10 years. It's just one I really enjoy watching. It's funny. I feel like it's got heart. And, it works on a lot of different levels. So it's not just like a surface level comedy movie. I think it's really great. And a little bit of trivia on this movie that I like to share is it's co-written by two gay men screenwriters, which is already awesome because, you know, representation. But one of them is Joshua John Miller. And if you remember him or recognize his name, you've probably seen Near Dark. He played Homer, the little boy.
Oh.
His little kid vampire. He played him, and it's actually inspired by his own life experience. He's the son of the guy who played Father Karras in The Exorcist. And so the movie, which is about a girl whose mother was a B-movie star in a slasher movie who's died, and everyone wants her to go out to this big like revival festival for it. It's very like a Friday the 13th, and she's grieving. You know, her mother was her best friend, and then they end up going inside the movie. Well, he had the same experience. He lost his father, and then he continually had to see his dad die again and again in The Exorcist. And people always want him to go to these exorcist things where he has to see his dad die again.
Oh my
and
God,
it was
how
hard
interesting.
and really painful, and that was his kind of genesis for writing this. It's also kind of interesting because he is the son of the guy who played Father Karras, but he's also the half brother of Jason Patrick, and I think it's really cool because those movies came out the same year. Jason Patrick was in Lost Boys, the same year he was in Near Dark, so he just has a really interesting family. The other thing that's really
thank you for the
interesting,
fun fact, Gory. I loved it.
the other thing that's really interesting about this movie, and why I think this movie deserves more support, it is a perfect representation of how the Hollywood producers don't quite get female horror fans. And it really angers me, and it makes me really want to support this film. When they released this script, the producers were like, well, that's not going to work. You need to change the mother-daughter relationship to a romance or no one's going to go see it. And they're like, no, it's not. That's the whole point of this movie. It's mother-daughter. Like, okay, well, then your audience is going to be females, and women don't watch horror films. So if you know, you're not going to get an audience. They said that I wouldn't get a theatrical release because women don't watch horror films. They also said that you need to cut out all the blood and nudity, which in the script, there was a lot. And they were really upset. And that's my only complaint about this movie is it being a slasher film. I expect blood and nudity. It's part of the genre. And it got really kind of neutered. And it wasn't due to the writers. It was due to the producers not understanding female horror films. So when this movie came out, I usually will get thrifty. I'll wait until I get something on sale. No, I went to Hastings. I bought this full price. I paid nearly $30 to get this on Blu-ray because I wanted to kind of stick it to the producers and be like, no, you don't know my demographic.
That's right.
Nice.
Right on, Gory. Right on.
So that was a lot of me
I
talking.
didn't know that about this.
No,
film.
that's extremely interesting. I didn't know,
Yeah.
actually didn't know any of that. So,
But you're
Thank
right.
you
They
for
don't understand
sharing with
female horror
us.
fans.
sorry, got my zombie back scratcher out
I had that same one.
I
from
wanna-
Horror Block back in the day.
It's here somewhere.
Back in the fucking day.
But
Anyways,
yeah, it's really
it's a great
disturbing.
movie. Love it. Absolutely love it. That's sad.
It's
It's
really
much better.
insulting to male horror fans too,
Yeah.
because when they were saying you got to send it to men, they said, okay, if you're marketing it to men, they're not going to give a crap about the mother-daughter relationship. They don't want that. They want tits and blood, and you're going to have to make it a romantic thing with them. That's really a discredit to men. My son watched us for the first time, and he got teary-eyed. You know, my husband
Aw.
loves this movie. If you're a man, you still have feelings
Yeah.
and you can still empathize even if it doesn't relate to your gender. I think
Mhm.
it just shows how dumb the producers can be
Like
to
my-
horror fans of both genders.
Yeah, like my husband, he likes like really high intelligent horror films, like what's it called? Hereditary. He loved Hereditary, and that's a family situation, and he was okay with that because he has issues with his family, and he could kind of see parallels to his own life in that movie because it doesn't talk down to you. He doesn't like
Mhm.
movies that talk down to him.
Well, there are a lot of them
I'll
out
watch
there,
anything,
so
but
that's fair.
he's more highbrow. Like,
Yeah, and there obviously that doesn't mean that every movie needs to be like that. There's
Mhm.
tons of value in all the different crazy shit they put out in horror.
It's like Joe
But-
Bob said, as far as, you know, movies that have the tits and the blood and movies that are more higher thinking, it's all part of the color spectrum. You can paint with all the colors. You don't
Yep.
need to use it for every canvas, but it
Of the
doesn't mean that
land.
any of the colors are bad. You know, with this movie, the reason I was upset that there was no blood or nudity is because it's a slasher. And to me, that goes hand in hand with that. I expect that. I do not expect or I'm disappointed when there's no blood or nudity in a paranormal horror movie, because that's not part of that genre's conventions. But I do feel like you need to know your fans and you need to know the conventions. And I think blood and nudity would have been entirely appropriate, especially because we have a scene where one of the girls, who's the slutty one, I just love her, she's my favorite, and they put cooking mitts on her and they kind of tie her up so she won't strip, so she won't get killed, because it entirely follows these, and it's following these 80s movie slasher tropes too. So again, entirely appropriate for that nudity and that blood. And finally, they need to lure the killer. So they're like, all right, you do your thing. And she does this whole strip tease and she takes off her bra and you don't see nothing. I'm like, come on.
You thought for sure you were going to see her tits. They literally just like cut away.
Yeah, it felt like watching a TV movie, which is disappointing because this movie is gorgeous. The colors in this movie are gorgeous. The cinematography is gorgeous. It is way more beautiful as a film than it has any right to be. There is a scene where they are running from the killer and he's on fire, and it's kind of in slow-mo, and it's cinematically as good as anything that is considered more highbrow, like Hereditary. It is a gorgeous film. The final fight where there's like purple lightning and stuff, and she's fighting.
I love that.
So good. You've got great action in here too. I mean, just like the flipping around. God, I can not say enough good things about this movie. I also really love good male characters. You know, I think the best example when you have a female heroine, the best example of a male character is the one that doesn't try to tell her what to do, that doesn't try to save her, but fully is confident in that girl's ability to save the day. And the guy in this is perfect. He's like, yeah, you know, you can do this. You can save us. You know, she saves him because he's kind of crippled at the end. It's not like he's just laying back and doing nothing, but he is supporting her to become the hero she needs to be, which I think shows a lot of strength. And I loved his character.
Oh, yeah, he was great. And I actually love the acting as well. I'm trying to think of some bad acting in the movie. The only bad acting I saw was when it was supposed to be bad acting.
Yeah, Adam Devine is so great.
In turn was good acting because they were acting bad on purpose.
And just an example of how you can tell some of the acting is so good. Alexander Ludwig, he played the character I was just talking about, the one who's the kind of the love interest in this. And he's so sweet and he's so supportive and just such a great character. So likable. This same year, a movie called Final Girl, which is very confusing, came out with Abigail Breslin, and he's one of the villains in that, and he is so awful. So, like, you can just tell, like, wow, he's good.
Interesting. I have not seen that.
Same year. It's a very different kind of movie.
That's good.
Clearly.
A girl is kind of, like, programmed by, like, the government to be a final girl and kind of hunt down these kind of characters that are preying on women.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I didn't like it.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You also got Thaisa Farmiga in this, who's fantastic. Vera Farmiga's younger sister. She's so sweet, but she does a good job of playing that kind of ingenue character, but also showing that she is a strong character. She showed that in American Horror Story in this. Malin Ackerman is her mother, who I just think is just gorgeous. She was in Watchmen.
Oh my God, why is she so gorgeous?
I have no clue, but she's gorgeous. The scene where
I'm obsessed with her.
When she does the striptease to lure the killer to save her daughter, like that's where I get like all the feels, like. And it's a strip scene, which is insane, but all the feels.
Hot mama.
And the song they have in this, God, what's the song in this one again? It's Betty Davis Eyes.
Yeah.
They fought so hard because they wanted to get total eclipse of the car and they couldn't get it. But I still think Betty Davis Eyes works for that scene.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. They did a really good job with the car crash scene. I almost every time that I watch it, it still makes me jump because I'm like, how have I seen this movie 10 times? And it still kind of like catches me off guard. Right?
Yeah,
I really recommend, if you guys get a chance to, and buy this on Blu-ray, which I recommend owning it, I recommend listening to the commentary because the two screenwriters who made this are so intelligent. They talk a lot about horror means to them, a lot about what's going on with what they're putting in the movie. And in that scene that you're talking about, it's so cool because you see all the cars and then it zooms in kind of on one. And it's kind of like, this is how every story starts off. We're telling one person's story, but each of these cars has a story. We're just showing you this story. And I thought, like, that's a really cool way of explaining that.
I love it.
Agreed.
Love it.
Alia Shawkat's in this too from Arrested Development.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that Nina Dobrev, who's a Canadian actress who's in Vampire Diaries.
She's
like, I
such a
never
queen.
took her seriously in Vampire Diaries, but she's actually really funny in this movie.
Show her and her Adderall. Come
yeah,
on.
and Adam Devine, I love him, but I need him to play Jack Black's son in something.
Yes,
I
he
love
reminds
me so much of him.
That would
I'm
be
gonna grow
so
up and be
amazing.
Jack Black.
And Thomas Middleditch is, of course, great. He's kind of the Jamie Kennedy and Scream character in this. But it's so good. Like, I also love that they have...
gonna say the same thing. He's so Jamie Kennedy.
I love that in the beginning, they're like, oh, he tells them all the rules. And he's like, okay, it's going to be fine. The final girl is going to come. And this is what happens. She kicks his ass. And the final girl dies right away. And so like, that's kind of the whole point of the movie is they're like, okay, we all need to be final girls. So final girl boot camp.
Yep. So great. Also, speaking of Scream, the whole thing with them watching Camp Bloodbath, is it Bloodbath, right? Yeah. At the theater, Camp Blood or Bloodbath?
I can't remember. I think it's
Bloodbath.
I think so.
We get what you're saying.
I think so too, Serena. Anyways, the whole thing with that happening in the theater and all those people being there, first of all, that's totally a thing that happens with horror fans, so you can relate to that. Like, people, that's a thing that happens, right? They screen old movies, a lot of people come out, it's fun, whatever. So cool, relatable for horror fans. And also, it was giving me major Scream 2 vibes when they were watching Stab in the theater.
Oh, Stab!
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, so there were, I felt like, I don't know, it feels Scream to me in certain ways, and also in the fact that it was, it was different.
It also reminds me, in a way, it's a lot like any time travel movie you've seen where they can't change the past, like Back to the Future and stuff. Because she can't change the movie. Her mother is a character who dies early on in the film. She has sex and she dies, but she knows the rules, and she's, even though it's a character her mother played, it's not really her mother. She wants to save this. She wants to save her. And
die again.
So she's like, no, you can't have sex with that boy. She's like interfering, even though she's really not supposed to interfere. Yeah. But it's really sweet and really kind of just heartbreaking. It makes you wonder, again, based on where this story came from, if the screenwriter, God, what's his name, Joshua John Miller, if he was an exorcist, like what would he have done? Seeing his dad, would he have been like, no, you're not gonna go help the possessed girl?
Right. Wouldn't that be interesting?
It's got a lot of heart to it. It's got a lot of heart, and it's really, really intelligent. And just so many great jokes too. I love the part where they're in a flashback and they're like, "What's happening?" They're like, "It's a flashback," and they have to skip over the title thing that tells what year it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and God, I feel like I'm talking too much, but I get so excited about this film. There is actually an ending that didn't get shot, kind of a coda or epilogue, if you will.
Okay.
In case you're curious as to what happened to her ultimately to her mom, because see, the film, even though like the characters die, it repeats. Like they know when the van's coming by again. The film is constantly repeating. It's a loop. So obviously, even though her mother dies, her mom's going to continue living. The character her mother played is going to continue living in this universe.
Right.
And I guess one of the original epilogues they had for the film, instead of the slasher one where they are in a sequel, was she gets a letter from the character that her mother played and just saying, hey, we're doing great. She goes to the little boy who becomes the killer when he's being bullied with the firecrackers, and she stops it, and she's taking care of him. And so she's finally getting to be a mom herself because she's
playing the mother role.
Yes, because she kind of became the girl's mother, really. Like she became really maternal, and she loved her, and so she got to actually be a mom, taking care of this kid who would be the killer, and just saying, oh, like, because he doesn't grow up to be the killer, then they're all kind of happy.
Oh, that's cute. I wish they would have done that. At least like as an alternate.
I wish I could have seen it too, but I kind of just like knowing, because it's the screenwriter's world, like that's how they see it ending.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
There's so much here, and all of this, I'm telling you guys, all this stuff is in the commentary. So I'm sure I'm leaving tons of stuff out, but I really love this movie. It's got to be my favorite movie of at least the last 10 years. It's so good.
It is a good movie. You're absolutely right.
You guys are just like, Jesus, Gory, calm down.
No, keep going, Gory.
No, don't
say to calm down. Keep going, Morticia. You know how it riles me up.
It's getting nasty in here, guys.
Yeah.
Shit. Better find that dong, honey. Look under the bed. Okay, so yes, hilarious jokes in here, like some really stupid ones that I love. I think they did such a good job. They really went there for making this like the cheesiest horror B movie in the world. Like, you could see it being a thing. You could see people being fans of this. You could see it being like a cult classic like that. The guy, Jack, you said should play Jack Black's son. Hilarious as like this fucking macho guy. What did he fucking say? What did he say? He said something so funny. I'll think of it later, but he had a bunch of hilarious lines. And I like how the opening of the Camp Bloodbath was like, they won't be singing Kumbaya. They'll be singing Kumbaya. No. It was so funny.
That's
like
so
they
funny.
really went
I
above
love
and
it.
beyond to just make like
Yeah.
these stupid jokes. I
And
love it.
It's a total love letter to 80s slasher fans. Like, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hilarious. I love that.
I mean, maybe the producers didn't get our demographic, but the people who wrote this film absolutely do. And they were. And he was explaining a lot, like both of them were talking a lot about how, being, teenage gay men, how watching horror helped them get through some of the worst of it, especially at the time, being in the 80s and stuff, how it wasn't great now, but it was worse then, essentially. Yeah. And how they would, relate to these, these final girls who were able to just kind of overcome and, kick ass, and that they both like had this love of horror and eventually want to contribute something to the genre. And it was just really cool.
Serena, do you own this movie?
I do. I actually got it in Horror Pack.
Oh, really?
Fun. Yeah. They gave it to me when I was getting the DVDs. Now I just get Blu-rays, but when I was getting both, they sent it to me. It was pretty cool.
That's great.
It's definitely a fun one.
Absolutely. If you guys love this movie, I saw in the chat that Michael Villegas mentioned You Might Be the Killer. If you love this movie, very much in the same vein is You Might Be the Killer, which is currently on Shudder. It's got Fran Kranz and Allison Hannigan, and it's another kind of meta type movie like this where a guy is at summer camp. The summer camp, he is a counselor at every year. He calls his friend who works at like a video store / collectibles store, Allison Hannigan, and he's like, yeah, everybody is dead. And she's like, oh shit, you're like in a slasher movie. Well, this is what you need to do. And then eventually she's like, wait a second, are you holding a weapon? Is it like a scary weapon? Do you have a mask? Yeah, you might be the killer. It's fantastic.
Yes,
that might be my next pick.
That movie and The Final Girls do not get nearly enough attention.
Great double feature.
There are not enough people that know about these movies.
That would be a back-to-back double feature.
Especially The Final Girls.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie is just A+ all the way through. I think it's fantastic.
100%.
Also, particularly since it was an R-rated movie and it got cut to PG-13. A lot of times when you watch things that were meant to be R-rated and cut, they don't make sense, or there are places where you can tell something that was important to the plot got cut. Despite the fact that it was cut a lot, it does make sense and it does still work very well. So my one complaint is not even that big of a complaint, because I think this movie very much, it still works.
The titty scene?
Yeah, I mean, I think the blood and the nudity would have worked, but it still works without it. It's still a very entertaining movie. You don't feel like you're missing out, so much. Whereas, like, if you watch my favorite Friday the 13th movie, Part 7, which was just hacked to all hell, like everything was cut out of that. It feels like you're watching an incomplete film in places. This doesn't feel incomplete.
No, not at all. Just the weird boob scene, honestly. I want to know when I saw it when it first came out. When did you all see it?
I remember the trailers before this came out, and I remember there being just getting really excited about it. I really wanted to see this in the theaters, and then the day it was available, I bought it. I think I bought it on VOD first because it was when it was first available, and then I got it on Blu-ray the day it was out. I just knew that this was going to be right up my alley.
I think I saw it like maybe a year ago. Like it was kind of recent, but not too recent. I didn't see it when it first came out, but I did see it later, and I was like, this is really good.
And when it first came out, we also did a review of it on Horror Addicts, which was really fun because I got to be the final girl in the sketch we did at the beginning. I don't know, it's an older review, but if you want to check it out on Horror Addicts, it's still there.
Cool. Nightmare Maven's in the house, guys.
Hey,
honey, how you doing?
Girl?
The whole heaven's coming.
Her cake was amazing. It made me laugh and hungry. I was very hungry.
I saw the thumbnail for that one right before I found out about the bed bugs. So while I'm cleaning, I think I'm gonna watch that.
Who's having birthdays in like the next couple weeks or after the like recent? Who recently is having birthdays? I know you.
Mine was last month, but I just published my birthday review, so I feel like I'm getting like a belated birthday moment.
Yeah, you can have belated birthday love.
It took me a month to do that video. By the way, Lita had never seen Happy Birthday to Me, so I said next year for Freaky Girls Live birthday stream, that would be a good pick.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
like that movie.
Guys, my birthday was April 2nd, but it's still my birthday. Just so you know, I celebrate my birthday.
My birthday is
roughly 3 to 4 months before and after. So, like most of the year is my birthday.
Yeah, I celebrate you every day.
Hi, baby. Me too, Count Cucula. I also have a birthday every year.
Serene's is in August.
Happy birthday, Serene.
Coming up.
Law's is in September.
She's gonna be 23.
Yep.
My husband's is in September.
Yes.
Man.
I know there's a lot of Virgos.
I think he's gonna be 41. He's old.
Damn.
So is Lal.
I didn't say that.
Serena, when did you watch Final Girls when it came out, or was it more recent?
So I didn't watch it until today. I only saw bits and pieces of it. I would always I would always fall asleep or get distracted. I never finished it. So
was your whole world rocked?
Watched it. It was really fun.
I'm so glad you got to watch it all the way.
Yeah, it was today. So today was good because it forced me to watch it. I'm glad y'all picked it.
One thing about Final Girls too, I guess the only good thing about it being cut down to a PG-13, this is great starter horror. If you have a friend who's like, I'm not really into horror movies, but you want to watch something horror with them, I recommend this. If you have like a young teenager who's kind of wanting to get into horror movies, I recommend this. It's a great starter horror movie.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, I'd definitely put it in there because there are friends of mine that I've converted to horror because of movies like that. Where I'm like I had this friend Megan, and she's just like an incognito freak, and now slowly she's becoming more outwardly freaky, and I'm like, yes, my influence is working. My power grows.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, me and Megan, we should do something for his birthday because it's coming up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
and Dice's birthday's coming up.
Oh.
Dice is in August.
Ooh, Dice.
And Brocky's birthday's in September.
Are they going to make a second one to Final Girls?
I don't think so, but I wish that they would. I mean, because when this movie came out, the reason I heard about it is it was released at festivals and stuff. Because like I said, they didn't have the confidence in this movie having an audience. So they didn't put it in theaters. It didn't get a wide release. And then it was just kind of shuffled onto VOD and then Blu-ray. But it didn't get any real kind of marketing or anything because the studio had absolutely no confidence in this film. I think that really blows.
Yeah.
Missing
This
out.
one I really try to just spread through word of mouth because I've never known anybody who didn't like this movie.
I wish
I've never heard anything bad about it.
Horror, like Hollywood does not understand horror at all. That's why the indie movies tend to be better. Because like when you try to do it with a big fucking studio, they just wreck it.
And that's why I really like filmmakers right now who have that indie mindset, but they have the big budget behind them. Like Jordan Peele, he got a lot of shit for a quote he had released in an interview recently where someone was like, how come there are no like white guys in your movies? Because he's like, hey, I like white guys. They're great. But somebody needs to tell these stories. And now that I have the means to do so, I want to. And I think that's fantastic because he's got that indie mindset, but he's making, he's got the support of studios and, the budget and stuff to really be creative and do what he wants to do. I really hope that happens for Joshua Miller because I think he is a creative genius and he needs a little bit of studio support.
Yep.
Ah, thanks, Maven.
Her shirt is the bomb. I want it.
This was
cuddle gory so I can be close to it.
I ordered it for my birthday and it just showed up the other day.
Birthday shirts are the best. You have such good taste.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My whole fashion scheme is jeans that fit me and a shirt that I think is cool.
Hell
it's
yeah.
Pretty simple. Oh, and occasionally cute dresses.
It's comfy.
My dog is so cute. Why is my dog so cute?
Because he's Brocky.
I know.
He is the cutest. I love him. Doggos. Doggo.
Scream Screen asked, will any of you lovely ladies be doing a Child's Play review? I'm sure one of us will at some point.
I'm gonna get shit for this. But I refuse to see that movie.
Right?
Oh,
Thank
come
you.
on.
That movie
You're refusing to see it. That's dramatic.
I refuse to give them my money.
I will see
Why?
it.
I can see it for free.
Why?
If it's on a streaming service?
Yeah.
Because this is exactly what is wrong with Hollywood horror right now. They have all this fucking money, whereas the little guy, Don Mancini, he wrote the original script called Blood Brothers. This was his idea, his baby. He has written every single Child's Play movie. He is still contributing to this franchise. Whether or not you love all the films or not, I don't love all the films. It's still his baby, the good and the bad. He has a series coming out this year, and that movie can potentially, the status of his series isn't confirmed right now. It's not good for him. But when somebody comes up with an idea and then big studio comes in and they're like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take that from you. I think it's bullshit. If you came up with a character and somebody who was a bigger YouTuber than you decided to steal it, I would think that's bullshit. And that's exactly what is happening here. And it's not fucking Chucky. Chucky was a simple Cabbage Patch doll that got possessed by a serial killer. This is like some weird Bluetooth shit. Why didn't they just call it something else? Because that's not the Chucky I grew up with. It may be a decent movie, but I don't like the way they went about it. And I don't think it's the Chucky I grew up with. I don't think it's a fitting remake. I don't think it's even a decent retelling of the original film directed by Tom Holland.
You can't say that. You haven't seen it.
I refuse to see it. I know enough about it.
I'm just saying.
I know there was no Bluetooth doll this original Child's Play.
I think it's dramatic to say that you refuse to see it. That's all I'm saying.
I completely agree with that. And that's fine. I'm going to be dramatic about this. I've never boycotted anything before. But to me, I'm a huge fan of the Child's Play films. And I do not feel that I don't want to support big studio taking advantage of the little guy. I think that's bullshit.
Okay.
That's fair.
So on that principle, I'm not giving them my money. If it comes on Shudder or Netflix or a buddy has it and I can watch it for free, sure, why not? But they are not getting my money. And you know what? They don't care about good storytelling.
Nope.
I'll send you a copy. Okay?
They want to make money. They thought, what can we remake? Child's Play is celebrating its 25th anniversary as of last year. It was the 25th anniversary. Yeah. What can we make that's going to get butts and seats? How can we make this appeal to a young demographic? This is all about getting your money. It is not about good storytelling. It's not about people who have passion for storytelling. It's about people who have passion for making money. And I'm not going to give them what they want.
It could be told so beautifully and you wouldn't know. because you refuse to watch it.
When studios are the ones that come up with ideas and they hire writers as an afterthought, genuinely, that's what happens.
I actually haven't heard a lot of terrible reviews on it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I've heard a few. I've heard a couple bad, but mostly it's been decent.
Yeah,
They said it's surprisingly a decent reboot. I'm very
That's
curious
great. I'm
on it.
glad people are
excited
enjoying.
for
I'm
it.
happy when anyone enjoys a horror movie. I personally, your dollar when you see a movie is your vote. You go
Right.
see a movie like Final Girls, you're telling the studios this is what I want to see. I will not give them my vote. I will
Okay.
not support them in what they're doing.
I'll send you a free copy.
That sounds fun.
'Cause I will be interested to hear what you have to say about it. I'm sure.
Sure.
So, Serena, you're going to see it this week?
Yeah, that's the goal. I like to see
Nice.
it.
Okay, I'm excited to see what you have to say. You'll tell us in the Freaky Girls chat, right?
I did like what
Yeah.
Jackulo was doing on his stream the other day because he had like, look, this is the new Chucky face. This is the old
it's
Chucky
just
face.
different.
And I do
You
think the
know?
new
Going
Chucky
open
looks
minded.
like
New
garbage.
Chucky looks like garbage. The old Chucky is a doll and looks like a cute doll before he's possessed. And that's what you want because then it terrifies you more.
And why is this
Oh.
15-year-old kid getting a
Modernized.
doll from his
Because
mom?
it's not a
19, you guys.
doll.
It's a robot.
My
It's
son would not
2019,
want that.
that
That's
makes
not the
sense.
spirit of the old
Robot
movie.
that looks like Mecha Godzilla, not one that looks like a Cabbage Patch
They're
doll.
keeping they're keeping up with the times. No, only
it's
little
modernized.
kids have little dolls anymore.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
They
Like,
had to
that's not a
modernize.
thing
It's
anymore.
a different world now.
I'm not.
And that's
I'm
why they did
open
it.
to enjoying it. I'm just not going to give him my money.
Okay,
That's my
fair
stance.
enough.
That is totally fair. That's totally
Yes,
fair.
I appreciate your opinion.
Everyone's opinions are valid. Like you don't-
Personally, I don't care. I'll pay to see it. I don't give a shit. But that being said, I was never a really big fan of Child's Play anyway, so it really is not a big deal to me. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna see.
well, I don't have a lot of money, so I'm
It'll be
really
interesting. Maybe next month we will. A lot of us will have seen it. We can talk a little bit about it.
I'm not gonna go see it in theaters though, because I don't have the money to waste on something that I might dislike. Like
Queenie, I'll
I am
hook
going to
you
go
up.
see The Dead Don't Die this weekend.
when I go to the movies, I have to be very
Oh.
careful because I'm poor.
Yeah.
So like, I want it to be a good fucking film.
Yeah,
I'm seeing Godzilla tomorrow.
Ooh.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Saw that a couple weeks
Did
ago.
you like it?
We reviewed it. I was kind of disappointed. I was really looking forward to
Aw,
it.
Really?
Bummer.
I didn't like the last one. I hated it actually. But
I
I'll go.
the thing that frustrated me is the human story is not that interesting, and the human story takes up a lot of time. The writing is really bad, and all the characters have the same kind of dialogue, and it just doesn't work with every character, and it just doesn't look really good. It doesn't sound really good. And then as far as the monster fights go, like I probably still would have enjoyed it, but whenever the monsters come together and you're like, yes, they're gonna fight, it cuts to somebody else. And I'm like, no, cut back to that.
That's
So
depressing.
I was disappointed.
That's sad.
Ooh.
But people are divided on this, Serena. Some people love it. Some people hate it. You might love it.
Yeah.
Don't
I
let
don't
me
know.
ruin
I
it for you.
hated the last one. The last one was so bad to me. But
The last one didn't bother me just because the people story was at least interesting, even though it took up a lot of the time.
Oh, I
and then the
hated the
Gato
people story.
things. But the people
too
story in this, I think,
military.
is worse.
Ugh.
Ah, sweet. Dead Don't Lie. You liked it? I want to see that this weekend.
That actually probably would be up my alley. The Dead Don't Die.
I want to see that. I heard Ma was good too.
Mm.
What's up with scary maternal figures this year? Every year there's a trend. And
Yeah.
this year with Greta and Ma and Room for Rent.
Hey, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. I love scary mom things. Like, I need to.
I'm down.
I'm down. I am there.
I got a question in the chat asking if I'd rather see Child's Play or Annabelle 3. I've said this multiple times on my own show. I don't like the Conjuring movies because I feel, again, it's a very soulless kind of franchise, and I get a lot of hate for that because I know you guys all love it, and I'm so happy that you love it. It should have an audience. It's just not me. However, I did like Annabelle 2. I thought Annabelle 2 was enjoyable for what it was, and see, the biggest problem with the Conjuring movies for me is I really don't like and I'm drawing a blank right now. The couple. They're very, very religious. And the movies are very witchist. They're very anti-witch and they're very pro-Christianity. So I don't really like them, but I did like the last Annabelle movie. So I do want to check it out. I do think it looks possibly, I don't know. I might like it. I don't know.
that being said about the religion stuff, how did you like The Nun?
The Nun didn't bother me that much. I know everyone hated
the look
Nun.
of The Nun.
It had some really funny.
I didn't hate it.
These things are all kind of about your expectations.
Love it. I didn't hate it.
Like when I see a full moon movie, I expect it to be as good as other full moon movies, which are like Ginger Dead Men 3. So my expectations are low. I don't like the Conjuring movies, so my expectations were like on the ground low. And it had a couple funny parts in it. I liked Thaisa Farmiga. I thought it was all right.
Who's that boy who was in that movie? He was pretty fine. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, Michael.
You know what I'm talking about.
The Nun was a horrible piece of shit.
Yeah,
the Warrens. That's her name. I don't like the Warrens in the
Nun.
movies.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the mom and dad.
Either.
Yeah, the Warrens I don't like. And it also, if you know anything about the Warrens,
but it's Vera.
I do like Vera, but their depiction of the Warrens is really far off.
I have a book of theirs.
They're making them very sugary, sweet, and picture perfect. And you know, I don't like to say this stuff because I know, you know, Lorraine just passed away, but
she was old.
But
and she was a con artist.
That's what I'm trying to say without saying it. They were con artists, and they've, you know, if you look into like especially the Amityville story, yeah, I'm not on board with the Warrens in real life, and the depictions of them in the film are way too sugary sweet. They're not interesting or complicated characters, and they are so Bible thumping. Like it drives me nuts.
I agree.
So they do a very good job with their costuming and makeup. They really look like crazy Bible thumpers.
Yeah, I have no problem with the actors.
Yeah, the actors are decent. I love the actors.
Mm-hmm. They're actually very good. Yeah,
it's just the characters they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also I get frustrated with movies when there's a witch villain and we don't get to hear much about the witch villain. It's just, well, they're a witch, so you need to be satisfied with the fact that that means they're evil. And that's what the Conjuring did. And I was like, well, tell me more. Why is she evil?
Nope. Yeah, I agree. I fucking hate the Conjuring.
In some movies, like Blair Witch works because they don't flat out say she's evil. They're saying that the people in the town had hysteria about this person, and then that person was tortured and killed in a horrible way, and that's probably why she's killing people now.
We haven't any background. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So dumb.
But with this,
well, there you go, Gory. You have a friend now in your hatred for the Conjuring. Serena hates it.
Serena and I are friends. Mission accomplished.
Well, look, if there's witchy shit involved in something, Serena wants to know about it.
I do.
She likes witchy shit.
Actually, that's kind of a good segue into Suspiria.
It is, however, we need to rate the Final Girls.
I just rate this. The only thing I wanted to say about Suspiria, as far as relating to that, is the original Suspiria. I love how it is visually, and I think the original Suspiria it's an experience. You're not supposed to really think about it too much. You're supposed to experience it. Just, you know, enjoy the colors and the music and just be in it. It's like a nightmare, and it doesn't have to make sense. But what frustrated me is it is that very much they're evil because they're witches, and we know nothing about them. This remake, it's all about them. It's not a big surprise that they're witches. We get that from the beginning. We see the inner workings of their coven. They're not just, you know, stark black and white villains. They're complicated, and God, it's so good.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's rate the Final Girls. Yep. Go ahead, Gordon.
10.
You picked it. Wow. Perfect movie.
Perfect.
What about the titty scene, though?
A fine 9.5. Well, I still thoroughly enjoy it, even though I do think that's the one thing I would have added.
Okay.
But it's got to be one of my favorites. So my enjoyment of it makes it forgiven for what would have been a lack of a star or two. So I'm still giving it a 10. It gets my support.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's like those things where, like, Joe Bob does this a lot. He says, like, you know, no movie that doesn't have boobs in it can get more than 3.5 stars. But sometimes he breaks that rule because the movie is that good. This movie is that good.
Hail Payman.
We're so weird. Why are we so weird, you guys?
That's why we're Freaky Girls Live.
I know.
It's not nice, well-adjusted girls live.
No, God. Someone should start that stream. That would be interesting.
Well,
everyone in the townsfolk rate Final Girls too while we're rating it. I want to see what everyone else thinks too. Queenie, what's your rating?
I give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie of all time, but I really liked it a lot. It had a lot of cool stuff going for it. It gets a high vote for me.
Yeah. Serena, what do you think?
7.5.
Nice.
I like it when they add points because it sounds so scientific.
Yeah,
It does, doesn't it?
Yes.
calculate it down to
Michael Long with the
does.
points. The points. I just get like a quiver in my belly.
I know. Well, my rating as well is an 8.5.
It's
Nice.
Ooh.
like
Oh my
shivers up my spine.
Daddy, mommy's turned on.
I know.
Wednesday, you go play with your
No.
headless doll.
That's right. You go play through dolls. Your evil dolls.
Oh God.
Oi!
Right? Oh, he's got a vote. Look
Absolutely
at that.
not.
Yes, my love.
Rocky's voting.
Inappropriate.
I'm sorry, just a second. What?
Would you like dinner?
I would love dinner.
I was live.
Oh my God! Now he's cooking
4.
her dinner because she has to
3.
deal with the bed bugs.
Whatever you give me is fine.
I love it. That's so cute.
That is adorable.
Lake House Hoes live. You know it,
Yeah.
Brandon.
That'll
Guys,
be this winter or fall, actually.
No, it's in less than 3 months. I'm so excited.
Finally.
I know.
Wait,
It was
what are
Summer's
lousy.
gonna fly by so fast.
Lawsy is making me dinner.
Nice.
This is why you have kids, everyone, because when they get big, they cook for you. They make you coffee.
That does sound nice.
It's
but-
sweet.
It's
Wow.
great.
It still doesn't sound nice.
You know those things that old people have?
Pregnancy.
Do you guys know those things that old people have? Where it's like a little like hand clasper thing that will reach for the
Yep.
remote.
A
I
grabber
don't
thing.
need that because I got a kid.
No, I
That's
don't
what
want one.
I
I'd
take
rather
everything
I'd rather
I
have a
get.
grabber.
Guys, I think I need one of those because I'm so short and I can't reach shit and like stretching hurts. I think I actually need a grabber hand.
Get it.
Oh,
But
Serena,
and then I can
Serena,
poke-
last
it's
month
okay
you
because
missed,
you're all
you
my
missed our
children.
conversation about
I'll be right back.
the freaky girls and children.
Yeah.
And now
We're not
Rory's
kid
the only
people.
one. I'm like, we're basically breaking a rule, letting someone who has birthed a child into our.
He's a half demon. I had
I'm like,
to
yeah,
summon a
where's
demon.
those girls. All of us are like, nope, no, thank you. She's like, moms can be your kid too. We're like, no, we don't want one.
I fully admit to the true horror I experienced, but it worked out in the end. But I had to summon a demon. I had to let said demon impregnate me. I had to drink these weird kale shakes. And it worked out. I got a half demon kid. He's all right.
Oh God. Yeah, we had a whole conversation about it last month. It was great.
You need all flavors of freaky girls, like the Spice Girls. I'm Mama Freaky Girl.
Your mom
Thank
was
you, my look. I just got pizza. Who thinks motherhood sucks now?
me.
Thank you, my baby.
Fuck your pizza. Fuck your kid. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I know he's a good looking boy, but come on, dude.
You know what? Ew.
I'd be your mother-in-law.
Jesus Christ.
Ew.
Speaking of fuck your kid, I want Jay's shirt, Bob Bath and Beyond Jay, that says I enjoyed a Serbian film.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So fuck you and your baby.
Like, you don't know how much I need that shirt.
I love that shirt.
Fucking A.
It is
So funny.
I'm all self-conscious now because I'm eating on camera.
That's all right. We do it all the time.
We do it all the time.
That's right.
Freaky Girls Live. I have one of my patrons. He's a rapper. I need him to make a Freaky Girls Live rap.
Oh
I
my
need that in my life.
Would you please make that happen?
I can't promise anything, but I'm gonna suggest it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's enough for me. Guys, I have my Halloween candle like uncorked, and it smells like Halloween in here.
Aww.
Do you guys know when you get a scent and it reminds you of like a certain
Yes.
time of year? Or yeah, it feels like Halloween. It feels like October.
Oh, I love that. I have a little like one out here too that smells like pumpkins. So I know what you mean.
Oh my god, I love it. It's
Me
the
too.
best.
Yum,
All right, what are
yum,
people
yum.
in the chat? 8.5, 8.5, 7. 7's probably the lowest from Zachary Haith. 8.5, 8.5. You guys are not doing a good job rating this. Just saying.
I think they're doing fine.
No. I'm judgy.
I'm not.
No, I feel like everyone's rated it pretty decent.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just saying we've only had like 4.
Laura's in a mood.
Oh my God, yes, please, Michael Long. Thank you. I am in a mood tonight. I don't know why. Not even wearing a bra. That usually already like gives me a 5 into my like little decline into hatred and being crabby.
Yeah.
So I started low today. I don't know what's got me all messed up. I don't know. Sorry, Zachary. Didn't mean to call you out.
She did.
Michael Villegas, I'm not mad because I don't have pizza. I don't even like pizza that much.
I had pizza earlier.
What kind?
Pepperoni.
Like from where?
I made it. It was like DiGiorno.
Ooh. It's not
It's
delivery.
not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Yeah. That's what it was.
DiGiorno actually has some good they actually have really good pizzas. Better than some
I like it.
for real.
I like those. I like Freshetta. Those were both good.
Those are good too.
I like making my own pizza, like that Boboli crust. You know Boboli?
Yeah. Oh
I love making those. Yeah.
I like saying Boboli.
Love it. Believe in the hype. Everyone doesn't love pizza. I really don't like it that much.
Laws would live on pizza if he could.
I love
Laws
pizza.
said he wants to. He used to say when he grew up he wanted to be a pizza delivery guy because he just wanted all the free pizza.
Oh, Queenie's back.
Sorry.
Hi, Queenie.
Hey.
Queenie, do you like pizza?
I used to love pizza. It was amazing.
Can't
have
eat
it
it anymore.
No.
Oh.
If I make it myself with ingredients that I'm allowed to eat, but then, it's not the same, right?
It's true.
It's not the same.
It's not the same, goddammit.
That's okay. Pizza will always be a lot. We can't be together, but I appreciate
All right,
it.
one for me. One for my homie.
You, Michael.
How's for you, Queenie?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll take it to her.
Sweetie. Oh my God, Lilith is having Boboli pizza tonight. Yes.
No way.
Oh my God, it's the bomb. So good.
Make me hungry now. Good thing I ate already. Jeez.
I know. Fuck.
I know. Now
I'd be dying over here. Though I got chocolate today, so I'm happy.
It's gonna be a fucking mukbang pretty soon.
Yeah, man. I'm getting ready for it.
It wouldn't be the first time. We've done it before on the show.
Yeah.
Jessica, get you some pizza. Jessica, get out of bed and have some pizza.
No.
Oh, wait, it's late there, isn't it?
That's amazing.
God damn it, Jessica.
That's the way you do it.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's, taquitos. Everyone wants them. Michael, you might be able, because you're an admin, you might be able to actually post a link.
Yeah, probably.
I think I'd mention if you're an admin.
Yeah. Moderators can post links.
Yeah. Okay. What's everyone's favorite movie this year?
This year.
Does it have to be something that came out this year, or can it be
us? I think it should be something that came out this year.
Because I don't
probably
usually go to the movies until like
I don't know. I think Us for me.
Yeah, see, you posted the link. Good job.
I liked Us, but whereas I had high expectations going into it, which plays into it. But Get Out, if you enjoy it, just like the metaphor works and the story works, and it's solid, and you can rewatch it, and you can find new things that make it work, and it's exciting. With Us, the scientific explanation for what's going on doesn't work. Like, if you really think about it, I won't go into too much of this because I don't want to give too many spoilers, but it just doesn't work. If they had made it a different dimension, it would have solved all their problems.
The scientific thing doesn't really bother me, to be honest, but because it's a little out there and it's supposed to be. It's not.
I
too
still love it.
new.
I
Don't
think it's
talk about
great.
it
I
too
just don't think it's the perfection that everyone says it is.
I'm not saying perfection, but this is my favorite this year so far.
But I did like Brightburn,
Yeah,
Brightburn a lot.
You're right. No spoilers.
Yeah, it's too
That
new.
looks like a movie I'd enjoy. Brightburn. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh my god, that movie was kick ass.
It was on. It was surprisingly. Brightburn. I didn't expect much. I thought it was going to cater to the superhero fans. Oh fuck no! That movie is one of the goriest
Straight up
movies
gore?
I've. Oh, it's straight up. It is. It's so gory
fun.
that I kind of was like almost ready to turn away at one point, and that takes a lot. I was impressed, and I love Elizabeth Banks, and I thought it was a good story. I had a great time.
I trip pill.
I've heard mixed reviews on that.
Yeah, well,
me too.
other people don't know what's up. I know what's up. No, I'm
Alright.
kidding. They probably do know what's up, but whatever.
They probably know what's up.
They probably do. But I mean, I love Us too. It's definitely probably my second or third favorite this year. It's really good. It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be perfection, and it wasn't. I was a little sad. I love that. It's not a straight up horror movie, but I just really enjoyed it. Like Happy Birthday to You. The Scooby-Doo movie that came out this year, the 13th Curse of the 13th Ghost, was great. Some good shit right there. They actually made Flim Flam not annoying. That's a feat in itself. But I will say, guys, this has been a rough year for horror. Last year was pretty rough. The year before that was great. This year's rough.
I don't think last year was rough.
It wasn't as strong as the year before. The year before, I remember for Horror Addicts, we had to do like a top 20. There were so many we loved. And then last year, it was pretty easy to do 10. This year, I don't think I could even do 10 that I would say are fantastic. Oof. But I still have a lot more to watch. So there's that. And there's movies like Midsummer coming up. I'm looking forward to the remake.
We're only halfway through. We got a few coming out in September, October. It has obviously.
Yeah, It and Rabid looks actually pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
So
we got a lot to look forward to. It'll be okay.
But so far for me, this year's been pretty rough. A lot of what I've seen this year just didn't win me over like I had hoped it would.
Guys, I might pick Us for my movie pick next month. Oh, it's me and Queenie's picks next month.
Oh,
it's gonna get weird. It's
gonna get weird in here.
Weird. I'm just gonna pick the weirdest thing I can think of.
I always
Greasy Strangler.
Yes. Queenie, make it a horror film this time, okay?
Oh, thanks. Okay. Whoa.
Pan's Labyrinth doesn't count.
Insulting much. Whatever, kid. Go to your room.
Fuck you, Dad.
Insulting Dad. Leave me alone. I gotta drink my beer. Watch my crazy movies.
Okay. We're gonna move on to Suspiria.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Oh my god, there's so much to say. I'm so scared.
Oh, this movie. Jeebus.
Wait, why?
This was basically Serena's. You've been dying to talk about this since you saw it.
That's a great pick, Serena.
Like literally, we've been waiting months.
So disturbing.
Mm-hmm. Why did you pick it? What? Tell me something.
Okay, well, first, I enjoyed the original. Most people do. And, of course, I'm a witch fan. So, naturally, I had to see this.
We're fans of you, too.
Yeah.
When I saw it, it was so much better. I can't even comprehend. Like, I actually cried in the theater watching this.
It is a really moving movie.
It's powerful.
Hold on. I want to know. Wait, were there multiple parts where you cried? Or tell us when did you cry?
Throughout a lot of the movie. It was just so intense. And I didn't cry because it was bad or anything fucking stupid. I cried because it was, like, so beautiful. Like, how they depicted everything.
I think the part that like really got me, I mean, because we're women and we know what it is to be women have had to go through a lot, you know, and any kind of group of people that has had to face kind of adversity just for being that group of people, like they know what that is. And there's a part in this, you know, because they're witches and they're women. And they're, you know, this is during the fall of the Berlin Wall and stuff. There's a lot of things going on, and you know they know persecution, but I won't spoil like which character it is. I don't know how spoilery we're going to get with this, but there's a line in this movie where they're talking to somebody who was tortured and made to see things that they shouldn't have had to see. And this person is innocent. And she goes to this person, she makes them forget everything they saw. And she said, you know, people need to remember horrible things. We need pain because that creates change, but we don't need yours. You know, and I think that's really important because even though like I'm somebody who advocates a lot for, you know, groups, you know, like for women, for witches, for a lot of things, you know, there's a lot of things that need to be recognized. That doesn't mean that I think every person, like, I don't want people to pay for that necessarily. And I don't think everybody needs to hear these rants, but there are some people who do.
As an abuse survivor, I found that scene very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because when you have to live with that kind of bullshit in your head for the rest of your life, like it does change you. And she would not be the same, and not in a good way. Like, yeah, sometimes you need to have a force of change that is hard and brutal, but not all the time. And
well, and even in that respect, because I mean,
yeah.
you know, my past being what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked. And that pain is important because it prevented me from repeating that cycle. Right? I need that pain because if I don't have that pain, I can make the same mistakes. But I don't need your pain. I don't need anybody else's pain. I don't need anybody's pity.
Yeah.
I just need my own pain. And it's okay that I have it because that pain is good. That pain is preventing that cycle from repeating itself.
And the thing about pain is some people can handle pain better than others. You know?
This is true.
She was not someone who could. That's why she took it from her. Because like
I'm talking about the man at the end.
Sure. Yeah. She could see it in him, like, you don't need this. You already have enough shit. Like,
and he was already in pain about, you know, his lost love, who was played by the original Susie Bannion.
Yeah. It was so beautiful. His love for her.
I know. It was a beautiful film.
She looks fantastic still.
Oh, right.
Also, there's a lot of things going on here, and I don't fully understand them. It's a movie that I've seen it maybe 4 or 5 times now. I feel like every time I get a little piece of it and it starts to come together for me. But if you notice, there's something very intentional going on with the characters. A lot of people in here play more than one character. The gal who plays Susie, Dakota Johnson. She also plays her twin sister. Now that one's kind of a given. Tilda Swinton plays 3 different characters. She plays the investigator.
And
she plays and then she also plays the older witch, which is interesting because these 2 witches are trying to take control of the coven, and they both have very different aims. And she's playing both of them, and I don't know, it's a lot to process, but it is really interesting.
You know what's actually really crazy about that? I did not know that was Tilda Swinton.
Really?
Not until after. I'm like, oh my God. Now it makes fucking sense.
Cool. Yeah,
but,
cool.
And also that being said, there were virtually like no men in this movie.
Yeah,
there were a couple of like background cops, background people. That's it.
Which is great because a lot of times you hear people say like, women can't hold a movie. This movie is completely held together by women. I mean, even the main male character is played by a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Dakota Johnson had she had to see a therapist after filming this.
Really?
Wow.
She said, well, first she studied ballet for like 2 years for this film. And then after the fact, she said it was very disturbing on her mind because of the persona she perceived. And she had to like go to therapy and shit, she said. She said it really screwed her up.
And this movie doesn't shy away from the horror. When it gets horrific, it gets the dance scene.
My God.
That's the other thing I love about this. It seemed in the original Suspiria that the dance studio was a cover for the coven. They didn't relate. No, they knew magic through dance.
Yep, that's how they
cast
their spells.
Amazing. It's so visually just incredible. And graphic is all hell.
Oh my God. So
I like
graphic.
this one because it's so
disturbing.
Everything is so dark
and there's a lot of metaphorical things going on in here, which explains why it needs to be bleak. This movie is about people who have suffered. This movie is about persecution and pain. and how do we get through that? And how do you deal with that? Do we deal with that by punishing people? Because that's where half of this coven is. Half of this coven is like other people should be punished, and then the other half of this coven is like, no, we take care of our own, and we definitely don't hurt our own no matter what, and we're not going to let anything bad happen to us further, but we don't necessarily need to go about this, in a vengeance type way. We can protect our own going forward and never let it happen again. But there's a part of this coven that is very angry. And also a lot of those ones in that anger group are not angry. They're afraid. They're afraid of their own people.
That's the thing. That's where anger comes from. When you really break it down, underneath is fear.
Very much two sides of the same coin. And you can't have one without the other.
Yep. True fact.
Oh my God, John said I was stoned watching this for the first time. It was
God.
Ooh, I want to try that.
I would lose my shit.
I don't think I could.
There's no fucking way.
Oh my God.
Serena, is this you? Like, did you watch it with him?
Yeah, I did.
I thought so.
That's amazing. So you guys are both stoned. That sounds so funny.
I did.
Oh shit.
I was like, it's gonna be really intense.
Like that. Oh my God.
Another thing I really want to say, from a pagan perspective, it does frustrate.
I'll be back in 1 second.
It does frustrate me a lot. I don't mind witch villains. Obviously, I don't. I love villains, well-written villains of any sort. But it seems a cheapskate, like I said, where they're evil because they're a witch. And what I really want to see when pagans are depicted in film is I want complicated characters. I want a reason if they're evil. And I also want spellcraft shown in practical means. I get a little frustrated with the force lightning and stuff. Like, where the fuck did that come from? In this, they do it through the dance. And I think it's incredible. And I do think this is good pagan representation.
It's freaking powerful. And when that girl is like contorting because she's contorting in the dance, that just, I was like, damn. She even wets her
choreography is insane. And I was nervous about this movie when I heard that Dakota Johnson and Chloe Grace. I mean, I love Chloe Grace, but she's in every horrible horror remake ever. I was like, this is going to be shit. We got 50 Shades of Grey and Chloe Grace. It's not looking good. Chloe Grace acts her fucking pants off. See, the thing what frustrates me about her is she can act. She is very talented, but she picks some terrible roles like this year's Greta. Like, she's too good for that shit.
Yeah.
And
I liked Greta.
I didn't like it, but she does a lot of things, especially a lot of horror remakes and stuff where she's just not the right fit. Like Carrie, she did a good job, but honey, you're not Carrie. You are clearly the girl who would have been popular in high school. You can't be Carrie. It's not working.
It's just not her fault.
It's not her fault, but she takes these roles without, and she just tends to get cast a lot. I think it's just because she's young and she's pretty, but a lot of times she's poorly cast. In movies like I think Dark Places, she's great in. A lot of her really good roles are ones that are not as well known. I love her in Kick-Ass, but in a lot of things, she's just kind of poorly cast and kind of squeezed into things. But yeah, and then Dakota Johnson, I did not expect her to be good after 50 Shades of Grey. She is so good.
Damn.
Yeah, she's incredible.
My brain. Damn.
Took it away.
Yeah, no hate towards Chloe Grace. I love Chloe Grace. I just think a lot of the projects she's put in are not that strong. It's like I have heard some older actresses, like Kate Mulgrew, who's in Orange is the New Black, say, and Barbara Crampton has said this a lot, that when you're young, you get cast because you're pretty and you get cast into a lot of kind of superficial type roles where you don't have a lot to do. Whereas when you're older, you get to play more complicated characters. And I feel like that's what's happening with Chloe Grace currently in her career. She does have a few really good standout roles, but I just, maybe it's just what's available to her. She doesn't get cast well. I think we have yet to see her great movie. This is pretty damn close, but she has a small part. But I do think she's capable of being really great in a film. And I don't think we've seen that film yet.
I agree with you.
Yep. I actually liked her in Carrie.
I liked her. Her acting was on point. And her and Julianne Moore's acting was on point. I just thought she was way too pretty, to be honest, to be Carrie. Carrie's supposed to be covered in zits. She's supposed to have stringy hair. She's supposed to be that awkward religious girl that nobody wants to be friends with. She's pretty, and high school is a superficial place, and being pretty, that will not make you be the pariah of the school. You can't be. She's supposed to be the most hated girl in school.
They have to sell movies. So if they pick somebody gross, like grotesque looking, it wouldn't sell.
Even somebody unique, though, like Angela Bates, who played Carrie in the TV movie, I buy it. Now, she is beautiful, but she is kind of strange and awkward, and you can buy it.
She's not Hollywood pretty.
She's in May and stuff, too. You know, somebody like her would have worked.
Awkward,
I think they could have found somebody. I don't think Chloe Grace was the right pick. I also think maybe not getting a big name would have been a good choice, because you see her and you think Chloe Grace. You need to see Carrie.
Yeah, fuck her, but Julianne Moore, hi, love you. She was amazing in that. Can we go back to Dakota Johnson? Because when I found out she was being cast as Susie, I'm like, absolutely not. This is a fucking disaster.
I know.
I'm never going to see. Serena and I talked about it. We're like, ew, Dakota Johnson, are you fucking kidding me? That's such
we were just talking about that.
She's so
I also
not good.
No, and then she shocked the fuck out of me. I'm like,
she did a great
who
job.
are you and where did you come from?
I know.
Like, why are you in this 50 Shades of shit?
She definitely prepared for this film.
And that's another thing too. Like, I would have said Dakota Johnson, like if you told me she's basically playing, you know, a German Baptist, like Amish type character, I'd have been like, bullshit. You know, this is somebody who has no idea about that life skill. I mean, she's fucking, you know, what's his face, Johnson's and Melanie Griffith's daughter. Like, no way in hell. She can't do it. No, she did it. She made me believe that she had this very sheltered, very unusual childhood. She made me believe it. Yeah. So, you know, you can do it.
She can do it. I'm impressed.
And regarding
I wish she could erase the 50 Shades from her life.
I know.
Regarding the comments about,
well, I think everyone wishes 50 Shades were just erased, but
I agree.
Yeah. Regarding the chat, it's like I was saying, you know, Chloe Grace, it's not even just that she's pretty. She didn't make me believe that she was from this stifled religious household. I just didn't believe it. And that's a big part of it too. And Sissy Spacek is pretty, but she also made me believe it. You know, she made me believe that she was this girl who never had a chance at fitting in. Then you watch Coal Miner's Daughter, and
that is still Sissy Spacek. That is who she is.
She did a fantastic job.
So iconic.
And they didn't doll her up with all the makeup and stuff either. They let her look like how this character should look. Like very natural.
With her freckles.
Chloe Grace is wearing way too much makeup in that movie. Her mother would have never let her wear that.
No, and they put, you could see where they put like the red around her eyes, and they tried too hard to like make her look gross.
The other thing too is, I know we're talking a lot about Carrie. The other thing too is that she has a couple places in here where before she has her breakdown, where she's aggressive towards her mother. And Carrie is somebody, you know, who is from this abusive home, and being somebody who had that experience, you feel powerless. And that's why the prom is so important, because it pushes her over the fucking edge. But before that, she should be this meek, kind of powerless character. And I don't know. The remake did a lot of things wrong. It had a lot of good stuff in it, but it did a lot of things wrong.
Julianne Moore was really the good stuff.
She was fantastic.
Yeah, amazing. Michael Long just said Sissy Spacek was beautiful in Carrie. So beautiful, but very unique. Like, extremely uniquely beautiful. You don't see someone with that face all the time.
And that's why it's such a hard role to cast for, because it needs to be somebody who you do see this beauty in. Like, we should empathize with this character, and we should think that they're beautiful, and we should be rooting for them. But we also need to understand why they're not fitting in at school. They need to be awkward. They need to be like not looking like the prom queen.
Yeah. There's nothing sadder than Carrie crying in the shower with everyone chanting period around her.
Oh,
it's so heartbreaking.
If you were an awkward person in school, you get it.
Face was like everything in that moment.
Plug it up.
She looked terrified. She looked like someone was actually going through that. Like, terrified. Like, what is happening to me? I'm dying. Okay.
And you believe it, like 100%.
100% believe it, and we should stop talking about Carrie.
So sorry.
No, it's okay. That's what we do on the show. We just go off on tangents.
Serena, what's your favorite part about Suspiria?
I don't know. I have a lot.
Go on.
It'll spark more conversation.
Yeah, go on. Talk about it all.
I have to really think, like, what the ultimate favorite would be.
Okay.
Start with like your favorite scene.
Ultimate favorite.
I mean, probably the ending scene would be my favorite. Not the ending, but the dance, the final.
Yes.
Oh,
I love that ending. It's so crazy.
I wasn't expecting that.
The final dance is very intense.
Ooh.
It's beautiful but intense.
And this movie did such a good job because, like, I feel like the original Suspiria is a movie you feel more than you even understand it. You feel it, you know, you experience it. It's like a nightmare.
I feel like
it feels like a nightmare.
Yeah. It's a movie that kind of gets into your bones, and you can't really fully wrap your head around it, but it's an experience. Whereas the new movie, it got that. I mean, it feels like a nightmare fuel, but it also has so much going on under the surface.
Yeah, I like that. I like all the hidden measures. It's a spooky film.
Oh man,
so witchy. I like how they go in from witches from the very beginning. Where in Suspiria, the original, it's like you don't even know they're fucking witches. They're just kind of pretty lights and music and some weird shit's happening.
And the dynamics in the coven are so fascinating. There's so much going on. Like, you can tell that these women completely rely on each other, and yet there's a lot of division in this coven.
Yeah, because there's different like little groups within the coven that have different opinions.
It's like a very dysfunctional family. There's love there. There's fear. There's hatred.
Okay, how many of you, when you think about the way that they like framed everyone's faces voting, yelling out the names of who they were voting for?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
the camera movements in this are fantastic.
Oh, right.
The way the camera moves in this movie is incredible.
Everything about this movie is incredible. In my
opinion. Also like it was interesting to me when I first found out that this movie was not going to go with the color palette that we had in the original Suspiria, which it's so known for. You know, it's so known for these brilliant colors. And this movie went with a very bleak color tone, but it really does work.
Yeah, I was glad.
It's very muted and almost kind of sepia, but it works.
Very gloomy, which is how we're all feeling.
Super winter.
Yes, very winter.
And it's set in winter, which helps too.
Dead of winter, like nothing's.
And the time period it's set in works. And I love the score by Tom York of Radiohead. It's incredible.
Okay,
yeah, I actually liked it too.
Can we expand on it for a minute?
Yes.
Love the soundtrack, with the exception of the song they chose for that final scene.
Oh, you didn't like it?
It really took me out of it, you guys. It pissed me off because I fucking love that whole scene. Is amazing. I'm like, hi, gore, but it's like dreamy, nightmare-y gore.
That's why I like it.
Which was super cool. I just didn't like the song. I didn't like the song they chose for it.
I liked it. I was okay with it.
I liked it too. I thought
I don't know. I wanted it to be instrumental, and I don't know.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. It took me out of it to have him singing, I think.
It's very different.
It added to the dreamy.
It's very different.
Serena gets
and in a way, when you think about it, like I just thought of this, but this movie is all female, primarily. It's interesting that you have a male entirely doing the score, which kind of gives it sort of an energy balance in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys, and this is probably the number one complaint of the movie. This was my complaint of the movie before I watched it, which kept me from watching it, is the length.
It's really long. Oh.
Here is my recommendation for this movie. This movie is very much like an old Shakespearean play, which were meant to be long. Yeah. It says in it that it's an acts. Mm-hmm. This movie is a lot to digest. It's a lot to process. Mm-hmm. I recommend, because I didn't do this the first couple times I watched it, but then like the third time I watched it, I did. watch it in acts. Watch one act, take a break, go make a sandwich, go do something, then watch another act, or even do them on different days. You can watch the acts separately.
Now, I agree you can watch them separately, but I don't think you should do that.
Yeah,
I don't think you should do that the first time.
You're somebody, not the first time, but if you're somebody who fatigues easily from a long movie, you've watched it once and you're like, hey, I want to go back in again and better understand some of the themes here, then you can watch it act by act.
Sure.
When you're going in there to understand the film and digest it and really explore its themes, watch it act by act.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
You won't get as much fatigue. But
yes,
the first time I absolutely agree.
That is great for rewatches, but for the first time, you have to watch it all the way through.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And shockingly, when I did finally, I'm like, I have to sit down and watch this. I really want to finally fucking watch this. A few months ago, I was kind of dreading it, but I'm like, whatever, I'm doing this. Like, I'm invested. And that went by way faster than I thought it would.
Yep. I didn't notice how long it was the first time.
Exactly. It really caught my attention. There are slow parts, but it was all just so creepy. And you're kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop the whole time.
Yeah.
And beautiful.
Can we have a small
spoiler? Yeah.
Can we have a small spoiler
discussion? Spoiler. We talk spoiler. That's all we do.
I really want to get your guys' thoughts on this because obviously Susie Bannion is a very different character in the original movie. We hear a lot about, the three mothers and stuff.
Well, hold on. Let me just stop you right there. Just for anyone watching. This is this isn't a remake. This is like a completely different movie.
It's a reimagining.
And
this has nothing to do with
it's a reimagining.
Suspiria is part of a trilogy of films, and it took information from all three of those films. In that universe, there are these three mother type witches, and they don't entirely know if they really exist. In the original one, it really doesn't come up a whole lot. In this one, Susie Bannion, who is essentially the final girl or the victim, however you want to see it, she's very innocent beginning to end, but she does, must up her courage and, she is able to escape. In this one, she is Mother Suspiria, which is incredible. She is the most powerful goddamn witch in the world.
Yep.
And it was in her the whole time, and I didn't see that coming. I was like,
Me neither. I was like, okay, there's something weird going on with her, but I don't know what it is. And then when the reveal happens, you're like, damn.
And that's part of the division of this coven is Tilda Swinton's, is trying to go for, leader of this coven, but she does firmly believe in the three mothers. Yes. The other camp does not. They think it's fiction, and they are willing to hurt their own to keep this old witch who's been in charge of things forever alive, no matter who it hurts. Yeah. And she's like, no, there's a better way. We're not going to hurt our. Tilda Swinton's like, there's a better way. We're not going to hurt our own. The mothers will come. I believe in them. We need to follow, this way of life. And then, Dakota Johnson's like, yeah, I'm Mother Suspiria, bitches, and we're doing it my way. Yep. It's so incredible.
Oh, whew. Powerful.
It really is.
I was not sure I would like this movie, to be honest. Because it was really long and those kinds of movies really fatigue me. But I actually enjoyed watching it the full way through. Maybe a second time I'll do it in acts because then I won't be able to handle the length. But first time,
That's what she said.
Well, that is what she said.
Well, you said I wouldn't be able to handle
I'm Mother Suspiria. And I'm like, whoa.
Let me go. Dude, when she is ripping open her chest,
God,
it's fucking
so
lava. It's a lot in there. It's a vagina. It's so vaginal.
The other character Dakota Johnson plays that I didn't mention is the death character, the one that's all black. It comes up. She plays that one too, which again I think it's intentional. There's something going on there metaphorically that you can really delve into, and I think it's open to so many different interpretations.
Oh, for sure. You can take this movie a lot of ways.
Yeah,
there's a lot to it. There's a ton you can chew on here. Every little scene means something, or it can mean something to you. It's phenomenal. They did such a fucking good job.
That's what's incredible.
And I did not, guys. I'm gonna say again. I didn't want to see this movie.
Oh my God.
I'm also gonna say. I know, Serena's so sad that people didn't want to watch it.
It is.
I did.
I know. Now, and I'm going to say this too, which I know I'm in the minority with this. I don't like the original. I think it's bullcrap. I don't fucking care.
Yeah,
about
I
it.
think the original's overrated.
It's stupid. It's so overrated. There's nothing to it. Fuck the colors. Whatever. Like, I don't care. Like, if one more person tries to tell me about the colors in the original, I will die.
Soundtrack.
Yes, like stop talking about the same shit over and over. If that's all that's good about it, I'll watch a Disney movie. Like, honest to fucking God. I'm sorry, I'm not into the original. Okay,
you crack me up.
I know.
What I do like about this movie.
So, anyways, I went in not wanting to watch it. I watched it. I was so hooked on it. Loved it.
Yeah,
what I do like about this movie is in paganism, we have so many different kinds of pagans. And unlike with some other religions, we don't try to make everybody think the same. It's very how you practice your faith. As long as you find the answers that work for you. That's kind of how we are in paganism. Live and let live. Long as you don't hurt anybody, you're okay. And so I like that, one, this movie has witches like that are representative of that. They have all very different beliefs. Two, the movie itself fits with that because this movie, you can interpret it a dozen different ways and none of them are wrong.
You're absolutely right. I totally agree with you on that. What is Queenie giggling about?
It just hit me where she's opening her chest up and she's got long labia lips, guys.
It's a vagina.
Yeah, it's a vagina. It's intended to be.
It's a movie for me.
Do you know when I got that sense mostly? Serena, I think I already told you, Serena. And John knows about it. I was working on a painting for you, and it was her ripping her chest open. So I was doing a watercolor of it. So when I overworked it and got fucked up. But anyways, while I was doing, I know. Don't worry, I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm gonna make you a different one. When I was doing it, you know, I'm paying attention to all the shadows, and I'm painting, and I'm like, oh my God, she has a giant vagina on her chest. This is amazing.
Like
it does.
Yeah.
So vagina.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, it was beautiful, John. Before I fucked it up. Anyways, I'll show you the pictures of before I fucked it up.
Okay.
I'll try it again. Don't worry. Anyways, so super pleasantly surprised with this movie. Yeah. I really thought the way they advertised it and promoted it, I thought they're trying too hard to be weird. Like they're trying.
I was also nervous because it's the first
off.
thing I'd seen by Amazon Studios. It's like, wait, what's going on here?
Yeah.
What's going on with that? But no, it blew me away.
Yeah. Oh my God, John said she has a fanny on her chest. In Scotland, a fanny is a vagina.
And in the UK, when I moved here, because I moved here from England, I got really confused because the early 90s and fanny packs were in. And I was like, what? It's a what? Because that means vagina pack where I grew up. In England, they're called bum bags.
That's awesome.
Which I didn't think made sense either because you wear them on the front. So I was like, okay, what you're doing here makes more sense. But I can't believe you just said that. So
I guarantee it came from the UK. They're like, you wear it over your area.
Right.
That's what it's a fanny pack.
A fanny pack.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. And then it just caught on here, probably.
We call them bum bags in the UK.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I think it originally came from there.
Like we had a secret agent who's like, call it a fanny pack.
Right. And then we're not going to call it that.
Yeah, I bet it was a Scott who did it. We had a secret agent, Scott, who was like, call it a fanny pack.
Mm-hmm. They're like, let's sell this to America, and then we'll call it what it actually is.
Do you guys think there'll be a second one? They said there's a possibility. He wants to
I would like that.
Others.
I think it did really well, considering, and mostly it got pretty good reviews.
I hope they do it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It did take a long time to make, though, so if there is a sequel, it may be a ways off.
Yeah. I'll probably die before then.
What?
Yeah, we'll be dead before them for sure. Well, I don't know if you knew, but Serena and I need liver transplants, lung transplants. Like,
you can have some of my liver.
Thank you. I don't think yours is that clean.
It's not.
It's not.
I need a body
beggars can't be choosers, witch.
I'd take Queenie's, but I don't know. I don't.
You don't want
Queenies?
I think Queenie is too much medication. Can't do it.
You don't want it.
Her liver is working overtime just to take care of her.
Yep.
We literally have no
Hardest
one
working liver in
who
show
can
business.
give us a liver.
Just
No.
you only need part of a liver.
I know, but it still has to be a good liver in general.
I keep the purest part of my soul and the good part of my liver. You can have that.
Who doesn't drink or take any medication?
Oh, fuck.
Not us.
We don't have friends like that.
Town folk, we kind of need to know who we can get partial liver from. Just
Do you want Lulz's liver? I could ask.
You know what? He'd probably give it to you right now.
Probably.
He's giving you everything else.
You could pass it along.
Yeah.
Ooh, what did you guys think of the dream sequences? Remember how Susie would have
my
dreams?
God.
Did that
Really
confuse
powerful.
any of y'all, or did y'all like it?
I liked it, but they're really cool if you pause them because there's so many clips of really fucked up shit happening. In a way, they kind of reminded me of the Ring video a little bit. Did you guys get that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I could see
yeah.
that easily.
Yeah, I could see that, I guess. Yeah.
It's super like just gross graphic images all combined.
Ugh. Love it.
But still beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful gore.
It is. It's just such a pretty movie.
You guys, the head explosions were gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yes.
I will say that's the only part.
The big monster like touching people's heads and fucking heads exploding. I loved it.
Visually, that was the only part of the movie I didn't care for was the end scene because it just went from being very practical to having a lot of CGI at once. But I
just loved it because of the way they filmed it, where it was like kind of slow mo and choppy.
Yeah.
I just wish they could have done it practically because it did look very CGI.
I like when she asks them, "What do you want?" and they go, "To die."
Yes, to die.
So sad.
Oh, it hurt me so much.
And she does. You can tell she does it as a mercy to them.
Yep.
Because she is this mother Suspiria, and she is like like a goddess. Like she loves these women.
So what would happen if they said to live, or to be your lesbian lover? Would they do it?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's like when people pray. You may not always get what you want.
Yeah.
But she's asking.
Yeah.
Because they've suffered so much. At the end of it, she's righting the wrongs that this coven has made. This coven has caused a lot of pain within to keep this evil witch alive. And it's also caused pain to the old man. And she's righting that pain because these are people who should not have suffered for this coven. And so that's why she asked them, what do you want? Because she knows she has a debt to pay to these women. And I think she would have given them just about anything in her power. So long as it didn't hurt the rest of the coven.
Totally. I love that. It was good.
Yeah, that's a good take on it. I agree with that.
I love that sympathy she had for them.
Okay, so we're speaking of the gore, which the gore that was there was outrageous. The body contortion stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys
that scene.
feel about that? It was so unsettling.
Remember the beginning
incredible
scene with the girl when she's dancing and contorting the other one, like her dance.
There's so many things in here, and it's like so unnatural. Like when the girls even when the girls climbing up the door frame, like there's so many things in here, like where they just give you this like nightmare feel by how unnatural it looks, but it's done so well.
The way like the bones were breaking through the skin and oh my god,
she wets herself.
Those effects were made. Oh yeah, she pees her pants.
So I'm like, damn.
Mm-hmm. And then when they hook her, like with the witches, and they hook her.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh god.
Dragging. So other witches just like to live.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, the one man that was in the movie. The one they like put a spell on and was standing there with his dick out and they were laughing at him. Oh my god. So
and again, it's very much about that, like how,
so funny.
Those who have suffered don't have the right to enact pain on others. It's about stopping that cycle. And what they're doing is cruel.
Yeah, that's a really powerful message.
Power.
And I also like that there's another kind of message in here too. The way I see it with Dakota Johnson's character, she is raised in this German, I believe they're German Baptists, and she's told like she wants to go to Germany and stuff. And her mom is like, nope, not doing that. She's like squashing her. She goes to the school where she's one of many, and she's told she may not even get in. And she's constantly told by a lot of them, you're not that special and stuff, basically saying you don't have the power to change something this big. And she does. And I think that's all of us to a degree. All of us have these things we want to change in the world, and we're told it's too big for you. You don't have the power to do that. And this movie kind of gives you a message that you can, if you are passionate enough about it and you stick with your beliefs, you can create change.
Yeah, but it also says don't overstep the boundaries.
Yep.
Well, you can create change so long as you do not, so long as you harm none.
Don't exploit others because you were exploited.
Exactly. She doesn't hurt other people to create this change. And that's the problem with the coven before she came, is they were hurting other people.
Yep.
Or does she? Look at her mother. The girl's mother deteriorates and dies.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know.
That's her only regret. Her only regret was giving birth to her.
Yeah.
Because she knew what she represented.
That hit me hard. Because my mother has said the same thing to me. I wish I aborted you.
My father, I don't say this a lot, but my father used to call me a walking abortion. So yeah, I got that.
Oh my God. I'd be so pissed if you guys weren't here right now. I'd be fucking furious. Fuck your mother and fuck your dad.
That's part of why I think for me it was so moving, is I was constantly told by my dad that I didn't even have the right to be here. And when you feel like you don't even have a right to exist, you feel powerless to do anything in the world. And even if you see things that you perceive as injustices or things that you want to make better in the world, or even if you just want to create things, you don't feel like you have the power to do so. And I think this movie is kind of, in part, one of the themes of this movie is about finding your power.
Yep. Owning who you are. And I love that message, of course.
And that you can have darkness, and that doesn't necessarily make you a villain, doesn't necessarily make you evil. These characters are very complicated. Even the best of these characters isn't, a white knight hero.
Yep.
You can own that darkness and still do good things with it.
I'm watching Suspiria again.
Wait, you just finished it and you're watching it again?
Yeah, I just hit play.
Oh my God, you're so funny. Serena, you're the fucking queen of just like rewatching shit.
I do. I'm so weird. I think
like multiple times in one day.
I did that. I used to do that with VHS, especially if I was sick and I was too lazy to get up and put in a different tape. I would just rewind it and hit play again. I remember once I had the flu and I watched 16 Candles like 4 times in one day because I did not want to get up.
That's amazing.
You guys are sick.
That's what I do.
My brothers used to do that too.
Memorized, okay.
If my brothers and I rented a movie we really liked, like one we used to watch over and over again was like Ninja Turtles. Yeah, we would just rewind it and watch it again.
Oh
hell yeah.
God. Serena, we're starting a campaign to get you a mic.
I can hear her fine.
No.
I can't.
It's kind of
John can. Mike can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can hear you. It's just very quiet.
Hear you, but very faintly.
Yeah.
I can hear her eating Cheez-Its.
I turned it up so I could hear her better.
Sounds like the
That's
bones.
the loudest thing about Serena's voice tonight.
Is the strawberries now.
Serena, I accept you just the way you are.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I love you, but not
McLaughlin song.
Get your shit together.
Serena and I are bonding. It's happening.
Fundraiser for Serena's mic. Play the Sarah McLaughlin song.
In the arms
No, that makes me think that somebody's putting dogs.
Someone's got to pet a sad dog.
Oh my God. See, this is what happens when we're on one subject for too long.
Let's rate it.
Oh my God, let's rate it. Oh, Jesus. All right, Serena, you go first.
Mine's a 10. If I could go higher, I would.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't give 10s very often, but this one, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I fucking loved it. And I thought I wouldn't because I thought it was too long. Like when I first saw the timestamp, I was like,
I'm like, this is a nightmare. I
You
don't want
actually
to.
made the trailer sound that they played during Inception. We went, brrr.
I
love you. Brrr.
What do you give it, Gory?
I'm bad at rating stuff. I do really like this.
How many
movie.
long labia lips?
I feel like
never
this is
had-
what I enjoy more every time I watch it too. I don't think it's for everybody though.
No, it's not.
Definitely
No,
not.
it's not.
For me, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. 8.5 because you know how I feel about those points.
That's good.
I'm
Whoa,
going to give
Zachary. Whoa.
it,
Come on, bro.
8.3.
I follow Zachary on Letterboxd. He is a tough critic, but I respect it.
He's tough. He is.
Good.
That's why we love him, because he's
A
serious.
4. Okay. Fair enough. Townsfolk, please rate. We would love to hear.
You
I feel
don't
like
rate,
someone's
she's
gonna
gonna
run
get testy.
1 to a 10. Like, it could be anywhere. John gave it a 10.
Yeah, I know people who hate this movie, and I completely see where they're coming from. It was not for them.
Not for
And I
everyone.
know people who absolutely love this. But it's very much one that divides people. I feel like you love it or you hate it. There's no middle ground with this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of fun
I
that
agree.
we all gave it high ratings, though.
Well, we are really, really intelligent.
I know. So, yeah, you guys are not on our level.
You just kidding. I hate it when people do that. When you don't like a movie and they're like,
us.
when you don't like a movie and people are like, you just didn't get it. But we should totally do that to the townsfolk. You just didn't get it.
Yeah,
guys,
Dave,
it's
like,
still
it
bad.
gave 799.
That's a great score.
Negative infinity.
Thanks, Dave.
That is so
Thanks.
sad.
I wonder.
I'll kick his ass
just
later.
for reference, like Zachary. So Zachary and Dave, for instance, Zachary gave it a 4. Dave gave it a negative.
Yeah, but Dave likes Arrow movies, so he doesn't get it.
Does this? Yeah, that's true. Does this come from at all of the fact that you love the original?
Yeah,
I'm just.
I'd like to know that.
Yeah, like, is that?
Or is that also not
Are
good?
they mutually exclusive, or I'm just wondering.
See, John loves it. He gave it a 10 with some numbers.
John knows what's up.
And if anyone hasn't seen it and wants to, we have a link that you can go view.
I think I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was on Netflix. I could be wrong about that, but
It was on
Hi, George.
Amazon.
yeah.
You just came in time. We're gonna rate Suspiria. You want to?
That's what she said.
That is what she said.
Did Ben watch Suspiria?
No, he did not watch it with me. He would probably want to watch it once I tell him about it later, like convince him to watch it, because sometimes he's really hard to convince. So I have to be like, honey, this is a highbrow movie. You love highbrow. You're gonna want to watch it.
Like, I think he would like it. My
No, it
husband would kill himself before he would watch this movie.
Oh,
There's no way.
please don't make your husband kill himself.
Oh no.
But I will say this: he loves Final Girls.
Hey. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's like what Joe Bob says. It's all different colors, and, it doesn't mean that you can like all the colors. You don't have to just be a gore hound. You can like highbrow stuff. For me, it just, I compare things to what they are, other things of what they are. I can't compare Suspiria to Ginger Dead Man 3. So it doesn't mean I can't love both.
Oh my god!
I'm very open-minded when it comes to movies, but like my husband's not so much. Like we still love you
I
too,
just love
Dave. But
movies.
I'm gonna kick your ass later.
But
Just
I
let
love
you know.
I love a lot of horror. I mean, that's why we have horror addicts, because Danny and I tend to love most stuff. I mean, at least enjoy most things. We like horror movies.
I enjoy watching highbrow movies with him because we have interesting conversations. But if it's like something really terrible, he's not going to want to watch it. Like Ginger Dead Man, he's not going to want to watch that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
I'll enjoy it. He will.
I like
It's so good.
I like it.
Funny.
So fun.
He'll tolerate
We
watching
watched
it.
that a couple of years ago on Freaky Girls.
Yeah, we did.
I feel like life is a whole range of different kinds of crazy, and you need a lot of different kinds of crazy movies to get through it.
That's right, girl. That's right.
Oh, thank you to our new subscriber. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. We love you.
Oh, and in the chat,
Hi, Kat.
townsfolk,
Joey, But
be sure to give our freaky girl wrangler Laura a thumbs up.
That's right.
Oh my God.
She wrangles us all. We're crazy bitches. So
The sweetest.
we love you, Laura. Mwah.
Oh,
Where's Lita? I just thought about that.
I miss Lita.
we don't know.
She's never missed one.
I
It's
know.
usually me.
I'm holding out hope that she shows up.
If
Where
you watch
is
this
she?
later, Lita, we love you.
I hope
We
she's
love
okay.
you, Lita. We miss you
you.
so much. I'm
Yeah.
lost and I'm alone and confused.
Yeah, it's scary.
We're
I've never had to do a show without you. Never.
Sad.
Someone take a clip of that and send it to her.
I miss Lita too.
Lita's OG. Yeah. We love Lita.
We do.
Yeah.
We love everybody.
Yeah.
Yay, Lilith likes
We love
cat.
Vic. We love everybody.
Yes, love Vic, love her Brad. Love you guys.
Everybody who's not here.
Serena, I'm so glad you're on tonight.
I know,
Missed
I've
you
missed
the last
quite a
couple.
few.
I'm enjoying hanging out with you, Serena. I didn't get to hang out with you on the last one, and I don't think you were on the girls' night
No,
out. So.
I wasn't. I was in Canada. I think I was in Canada for both streams.
Well, I'm enjoying your company.
Canada's
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Oh, you guys are sweet.
I miss Canada.
Yeah, they're so nice.
Guys, I wanna
I'm nice on occasion, guys. You guys just don't notice.
no, you're a total bitch.
Queenie knows I'm nice.
No,
I do.
just-
I think you're too nice sometimes. I'm just saying.
I have to work tomorrow, you guys. I have to get off here soon.
Boo!
Queenie can see beneath my turtle shell.
I can.
It's true.
That's
Guys,
what
I do.
love me.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to play a game.
Okay, let's play a game. And then I kind of got to go too, guys. I got to debug my kid's room.
Okay. Let's see. It's 11:40. Let's say
So
12.
just me and Laura? Are we
We'll
gonna?
stay on for like 26 more minutes.
Okay.
That's good. About a
Me and
half.
Laura,
hour.
we got this.
I don't like abruptly ending. I like to warn people, so
I
they're
like your
not
kitty. I want to touch it.
high and dry. He's so soft. Hold on. He'll show his face. Hi. My name is.
Hi, beautiful.
My name is.
I want our cats to be friends because my cat's orange and yours is black and it'd be like Halloween.
He's not black. He's gray.
It's
But I
true,
do
Michael
have-
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to assume his color.
My other cat is black. Yeah, exactly. Please don't.
Yeah.
So offended right now. He's mixed. Jesus.
I know, dude. I'm a dick. You know, it's all a lie. All that stuff about being nice from 2 seconds ago.
No.
Lies.
You're nice, dear.
Yeah.
Stop.
Lies.
Or even you're lying that you're a dick. That's like when my husband's like, "I'm a dick," and I'm like, "You are the nicest man alive. Shut up. I'm the dick." All right? I'm the asshole in this group
Oh,
because I'm the one that says the shit no one wants to hear.
I like to hear it.
I do too.
Okay, well, when you're my friends, you kind of you get that it's
Serena does too.
That's why I love Serena.
Oh, good for her. She's not a liar. Like she
High five,
does.
Serena.
That's
Serena
good.
dicks.
It is good. That's what my husband's like too. So he does come off as an asshole.
I
a
don't
lot
mean
of
to
the
come
time.
off as an asshole because, like, it's just me trying to be honest, right? Like, it's just me
Right.
going.
You know what's really funny is the demon that I summoned so I could have lols.
Yeah.
Like I would tell people about him. And obviously, he's a demon, and people are like, "Oh God, I hate that guy." Really? You and him, huh? And Danny is totally the opposite. One, everybody knows Danny. I'm like, "Oh, my husband's Danny Nightmare," and they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh my God, I
he's
love that guy." Everybody loves Danny.
I love Danny. I love that I got to hang out with Danny. That was fun, and he was totally drunk at the time. It was amazing.
He's fun drunk.
He just,
Danny
he gets really
is
personal.
He is such a cutie.
All right, I'm finally finalizing my cart for this stuff.
Oh my God, you're just finishing? For fuck's
I
sake.
have to compare prices and stuff, dude.
Just imagine my cat's yelling at you right now, judging you.
I'm
No,
a dog person too,
He
guys.
closed his eyes. That in cat language, that means I love you.
He doesn't love you. He loves me.
Does loves me.
Represent dog people.
I am both
Dogs are
and a
better
ferret
than
person. But yeah, my best friend has got to be Brocky. Brocky's my ride or die buddy,
Adorable.
and he's my familiar.
Yeah, I can tell.
Brewster like wants to be, and I'm like, dude, you got a lot of work to do.
I haven't found my familiar yet.
He found me.
Jeffrey is not my familiar. Jeffrey's my baby, but he's not my familiar.
I wanted one, and I did some work, and then and Danny told me I couldn't have a dog. And then I did some workings, and then all of a sudden a friend at work was trying to get rid of a dog, and I need to have a specific kind of dog. I have to have wire haired because I'm allergic, and it happened to be wire haired, and it all worked out, and we took him.
Perfect. Aww. I'm sure later in life I'm going to find my familiar, but Jeffrey's training me for my familiar. He's teaching me how to handle a snake. You know?
Sounds good.
It's his job. So he's almost near the end of his life. In a couple years, he might die on me, but that's okay. We've had a long life together.
I got a mattress protector, a pillow protector, some Diet Miss Earth, a puffer, some traps so I can make sure my room doesn't have them. And today I picked up some ortho spray.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no hazmat suit.
That sounds good. That sounds like a good grouping of things.
I had to make the money my brother sent me stretch.
Yep. I get you, fam.
Guys, what game do you want to play?
Dave's like, Laura, make your cat yell at me for spending too much money.
I'm not a catist. I like cats.
You know what? He talks so much.
I'm super allergic to cats, and I live in a house full of cats downstairs.
So. Dave Maggot wants you to make your cat yell at him for spending too much money.
Giles, you have to say something.
Raid?
Jai.
You mean like raid, like the spray raid, or like?
People always tell me my cat doesn't make any noises, but he is talking all the time, just not whenever anyone's here. It's like when he wants shit.
I can't talk so much. Giles.
My cat will wake me up to fill up his food bowl if I sleep in.
Oh, of course. He's not going to say anything right now. But if I put him down and he wants to get up here, he'll start saying stuff.
Zachary, I looked into it. You're not supposed to get rid of your mattress. You're supposed to do a protector. And no, not more expensive than a new mattress. I spent $50. So I'm thrifty.
Hell yeah. Not wrong with being thrifty.
I'll
make that money stretch.
Are you sure you don't want to buy a new mattress? I feel like I would just buy a new mattress.
Yeah.
It has to be disposed of in a certain way and stuff anyway, if there's bed bugs in it. But if you get the protector, as long as it's completely sealed, it will kill them off because they won't have anything to eat. And even if I got a new mattress, I'd still have to get a protector for it. So
yeah. When we had bed bugs, we got one of those. It was great.
Or just burn the house down.
I'm thinking about that.
Yep, thinking about that. Yep. Just like the
marshmallow.
I'm trying all this first, and then worst case scenario, I can always honestly, if I replace anything, it's going to be his bed because he's got a wood bed with lots of places where they could hide.
Yeah.
That's probably the first thing I'd want to replace.
Wait, where did they come from? Where the fuck did he pick those up from?
He went to a slumber party a while ago, and that's when he started having like the rash. I think because he took his pillow over there, he brought them home with him.
Shit. Definitely.
Lori, do like a witchy ritual where you set the bed on fire and then like you picture all the parasites in your life. Right? You hear what I'm saying?
Here's the thing though, I'm not allowed to play with fire. My best friend told me I'm not allowed to. Like I'm not even allowed to be able to stoke the fire or her fire pits because I can't tell when I'm on fire. I've got caught on fire like 4 times now, like had my shoe on fire and I'm just like, hey, what's up? And they're like, oh my God, you're on fire.
Yeah, you have that problem where you don't feel things right.
Yeah.
I don't feel things like normal people either. So like fire would be super intense for me. It would be like the complete opposite of you. And I would want to kill myself.
I feel pain and stuff. Like I can tell if I step on a tack, I notice that. I just, for some reason, I don't always notice when I'm on fire.
That's weird.
I think it's because I'm very, very cold. And so I get really close to the fire. And so I'm just enjoying the heat.
I'm like that too. I'm always cold.
I feel you there. I'm always cold. Yeah. Fibromyalgia, yo.
Well, worst case scenario, I live in a condo and I have a landlord. So if I have to, I can go to him for an exterminator. I just think I can take care of it on my own first.
Yeah.
I want to try what I can myself.
You're an X-Men. You're Dark Phoenix.
Does boric acid work?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's a firebender.
I got some ortho stuff and I've got some, I know hydrogen peroxide and baking soda. They will take out like any stains in your mattress. So I'm going over that really thoroughly and I'm just going to vacuum like crazy and then throw everything that's in the vacuum out.
Good luck, my friend.
I thought you had to throw your mattress away.
You're not supposed to do that because then like we have a big bed bug problem in Washington. It's just going to spread them.
Yeah.
And it doesn't entirely get rid of the problem because if there are still bed bugs in his room, they'll just infect the new mattress.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you reiterate that you're Targaryen?
Yes. You're a Targaryen.
I feel like that's a Game of Thrones reference.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're the
Okay, I haven't
unburnt.
seen Game of Thrones, but sure.
You're the unburnt batch.
All right.
Join us. Be a Targaryen.
Hope you don't go psycho.
Probably.
Too late.
Good luck.
All right, so let's play this game because I gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what we're playing. What are we playing?
I don't know. What do you want to play?
I don't know.
Hey, townsfolk.
I thought y'all had
Townsfolk, help us. What, Serena?
I thought y'all had one in mind.
Where's that bad people game? You always tell me about the bad people game. We never play it.
Bad people game?
Oh, we kind of need more people for that. Yeah, remember bad people was like most likely to be a broke hooker.
Oh yeah.
That's why you're
you.
a poor hoe. Remember? You're a lazy hoe. Sorry.
I'm a lazy hoe. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm the laziest of the hoes. I just lie.
Do you guys want to see a really cute picture of Laws when he was little?
Fun. I just don't have it with me, and probably more people.
Look at that. Look how cute.
Oh.
Wasn't he a little angel?
That is cute.
Once upon a time.
So proud.
Then he grew up.
Oh, guess what I got out of speaking of witches? Look at this cool new pen I got.
Oh, I have that pen.
Yeah, it came out of the creeper crate. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
That's so cute.
I can't afford
Last
it.
one was all witch themed.
Ooh, Rebecca says truth or dare.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
I can do this. Let's go.
I can do
I'm
that.
ready.
That's
Let
fine.
me get.
I
some
feel
more.
like
When the
Queenie's
Truth
down
or
for a
Dare movie came out, they Universal sent me like a whole Truth or Dare kit. Oh, I have Truth or Dare cards and dice.
Both of those movies are garbage.
Yeah, well, they sent me a kit and they sent me crickets and stuff to eat. It was awesome.
That's disgusting. I'm
They're pretty
holy
good.
Truth or Dare. Zachary
Look,
Hayes
I
said,
got
"Let's
these
play
dice.
peekaboo."
Look, Truth or Dare dice. I could roll for everybody.
All right, roll. Queenie's first.
Okay, I'm rolling. They see
Queenie's
me
down for a dare. I know
rolling.
it.
They hate it.
Me.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Trying to catch me right.
It's Dare. It's Dare.
All right, we have to dare Queenie to do something.
Dare me to do something.
This is rough.
Come on.
Well, what can we dare Queenie to do on camera?
I dare Queenie.
Two.
I'm excited.
Bring it.
I can tell
I
you
feel like
pretty
she
much
needs
do
to
anything.
go take 2 minutes and go do a super girly makeover, but like really cutesy girly, like pigtails and a dress.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay.
Or makeup. Like whatever you
I've
can
seen her
interpret that
makeup.
as.
Girly makeup.
Well, you could not cutesy makeup.
But I don't know if I have cutesy stuff. Like,
Well, you got 2 minutes to figure it out.
fuck.
Go give yourself a girly ass makeover.
Ready?
Awesome.
Set, go.
Zachary, she
Oh
would burn
my
to a
God.
cinder.
Yeah, there's no way. Queenie can't walk outside. Don't be ridiculous.
We don't want to kill her. All right, who am I rolling for?
Me.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
See, this dice is great because it's impartial. You got dare as well.
Uh-oh.
There's also a truth or dare
Uh-oh.
option where I think, like, I don't know, maybe the townsfolk could have picked for that one.
Ew, I'm scared.
Serena, I picked in the last one.
I have no idea. I'm not good
What?
at this game.
I'm not either. I'm not good at
It's
ideas.
hard to play on camera.
All right, go.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. You're listening?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want you to go to your fridge. You
Yeah.
got mayonnaise, right? I mean, you're white.
I don't know. I don't
What?
think so.
I feel like all white people have mayonnaise. It's just
We
like a
don't
thing.
eat mayonnaise.
Do you have any Vegemite?
I'm not European, so no.
Australian.
Brilliant.
Sure. Do you have any mustard?
Probably, yes.
Oh, wait, I know. Do the cinnamon challenge. Go take a spoonful of cinnamon.
Ew.
No, you can aspirate that.
I've done it.
You can't do that. That can get in your lungs and cause an infection.
Okay. Do you have any mustard?
Yes.
I want you to put mustard in your hair.
Ew, why?
It's a dare.
I don't like it.
That's so gross. I hate that.
Give me a cuter one than that.
Fine. Draw a dong on your face.
Townsfolk.
Draw a dong on your face with eyeliner.
All right, I will. I'll do that.
I gave you like 3 dares.
That's a good one. Where's my eyeliner? Oh, this is sick. This is twisted.
All right, is it Serena's turn?
Oh,
yeah, but I'm only playing once because I gotta get off of here.
All right, you ready?
Serena's like, I don't want to be a
All right, it's the truth or dare button. So does the townsfolk get a pick for her?
Sure.
All right, does she get truth or dare, guys? Let us know.
I think give Serena true.
Yeah, please. I have to go to bed.
You guys got to pick truth or dare for Serena. It's your choice. All right, someone said truth.
All right, good. Thanks, Rebecca.
Shit. I'm bad at coming up with truths. Serena. What is the strangest? Okay, that's probably too far. I always push people too far in these games. Okay, what is the weirdest thing you've ever used to masturbate with? Like a zucchini, a hot dog.
The weirdest thing?
I've heard of a teddy bear's nose
apparatus.
once. I used to have a vibrator that looked like all purple and it swiveled and had beads in it. And God, that thing was great until it started smoking.
I used to have one like that, and it was called the Mermaid.
I think we had the same one. Holy shit. And that was awesome. When I was single, I used that all the time. And then one day smoke came out of it.
Mine actually messed up too, and it made like a grinding sound. It was like, it was the pearls like jamming up.
Yeah, smoke actually came out of mine, and I like threw it, and then it was like all like, oh, it was bad.
That's
anyway,
so funny.
So is that your weirdest?
Yeah, that's probably a mermaid.
Okay, it's my turn.
Oh my God. Danny Nightmare just came in and answered that and said my right hand.
Okay. He uses his left.
All right, bro.
It's truth or dare button again, so the chat picks.
Whose is this? Yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Truth or dare, guys.
Oh my God, Dave Maggot used a toaster.
How do you use a toaster?
I don't want to know.
That sounds dangerous.
That sounds painful.
We should be safe.
John says dare.
All right, dare. All right.
Oh, they all say dare.
I dare. Oh, this is like a dare fucking
do it.
Store.
Do it. As long as it's nothing that's going to get me arrested or kicked off of YouTube.
Okay. I want you to, as quickly as you can, go and put on the weirdest thing you can find in Danny's closet.
In Danny's closet? He has nothing weird. It's just t-shirts and jeans. I'll try. I'll be back.
That's it? He has something weird. He's a wrestler.
That's down. All right, I'll find something.
Give me the weirdest thing that Danny owns.
I'll try.
There you go. So now it's just me and Serena.
Wait, where's Queenie? It's been 2 minutes.
Queenie's probably going to be back in like 45 minutes in like a full pink ball gown or something.
She's going to look like a little Japanese band girl. Like the, what are they called? Kawais or kawaii girls?
No, they're
Korean.
No, geisha?
No, that's Japanese sex hookers. Like those are hookers.
They're not hookers though.
I'm talking about, like,
they don't do.
K-pop.
They actually don't
like
usually
K-pop.
do sexual stuff.
I'm talking about like Korean K-pop girls.
Kawaii. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
I would
like come out like that.
I would lose it.
That'd be so cute.
It would be so cute. Oh my God. I love it. I feel like Gory's gonna come back first. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
I think Queenie's getting super into this, and I like it. Hey, Bronco Juggalo. Don't forget about the jug of geese. The gooselos.
We have 14 people watching. That's pretty cool.
I know. Hi, 14 people. I love you so much. so much.
I love this movie. Suspiria is the best.
It's the bomb. Oh, you know what I didn't mention when we were talking about it? This is like one of the only things that bother me about the movie.
What?
Dakota Johnson's wig. Like, sweet Jesus, that wig. It's so bad.
It's like, very receded.
It is. It's so receded. And I think they kind of made it to go with her natural hairline, but because she has bangs usually. But it just looks so bad.
It just looks
like it's.
She's very homely. I guess that's what they were trying to aim for, to make her homely.
Yeah.
Small town country girl. American country girl. But
American country girl.
Nobody has flashy makeup or hair. Everybody's very thin and just.
They're totally
graceful.
Like dancers.
Yeah, I love how they kept it like that. They all smoke.
Oh fuck yeah! How else do you stay that skinny? You gotta smoke.
I just love it so much.
They all smoke.
They do. It's like very raw and gross.
Are you ready?
You're right. I agree with you. There's actually not a lot of people that wear makeup at all.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I like about it. It's very
I'm
wearing it.
I agree. Oh
all
no.
Right, let's see. Oh my god.
You want to see the pants? Look at these.
It looks pretty cool though. Like you could actually pull that off.
They say nightmare on the leg.
Oh, that's fun.
That's so awesome.
What do you think?
So cute in that.
It's because his wrestling gimmick is the stunt double of Ralph Macchio from the Karate Kid, so he's the real Karate Kid.
I was just gonna say that reminds me of the Karate Kid.
That's awesome.
Oh, I knew he would have something weird from his wrestling.
All right, is this work?
Corey, that was phenomenal. Thank you so much.
I satisfied?
It totally works. And Queenie's not back yet. So we're expecting her back in the called ball.
It was this or his pumpkin suit, but I thought you guys might have seen that before.
Laura, look. It's the goose.
It's the goose.
Yeah, he got the idea for it because everyone always said he looked like Ralph Macchio. So.
Oh my gosh, he kind of does. A younger Ralph Macchio.
So whose part is it?
I call this look Lazy Ho.
Oh my god!
There you go.
Oh
Lazy
my
Ho.
god! You look so cute.
You do look cute.
Oh my god, I love it.
I want a picture.
You look so girly. I fucking love
We
it.
need pictures together now.
Queenie's in drag. Queenie is in drag right now.
This is drag for me.
So am I.
I'm in drag.
Oh my god. You guys are amazing.
So am I dad now?
You guys look so good.
Queenie, do you like my outfit?
Hold on.
I had to pick something from Daddy's closet.
Oh my god, yes. You look adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. It says nightmare on the legs.
Oh, that's so cute. Is he really into martial arts for real?
It's his wrestling outfit because he's Danny Nightmare, the real Karate Kid.
Oh, okay. Here you go, guys. I did for you. There you go. Do I win?
Yes.
My good wolf. God, I hate this.
You guys look so precious. I can't get over it. I need a screenshot.
You know how there's like
can someone screenshot the both of them so that I have it forever? Please.
Oh my god, can we go to the prom?
Like we need prom photos, like freaky girl photos. Like there's
you're so handsome.
Mommy and Daddy are dragging each other.
Yep, yeah, we are.
All right, the guys want you to give us a model walk. She's a model, you know what she means, and she does her little turn on the catwalk.
Oh, I was thinking RuPaul. Supermodel work.
Work it, girl. Work it, girl. Do your thing.
Of a John Walker film?
John Waters. She looks like
she belongs in John Walker. I'm like Johnny Walker. Like
I love John Waters.
I wish Dan was still here.
He's great.
He would
I
love
hope
to
you're
see
all laughing because this is never happening again.
Yes,
I love
John, make room for mommy. But it's not me this time. It's Queenie.
Mommy for a moment.
Oh my god. Everyone
Oh my
is
God,
loving
like, Tim said
it.
he wanted to take me to the prom, and I was so excited.
Yes,
Oh my
Shantae, you stay.
He's like the most popular guy in school. So ready.
All right, you guys, I have to get off here.
Oh.
Well, at least you got to see this.
I know, I was waiting for you.
Yeah, I
Hell
gotta
yeah.
go, you guys. I gotta get started on that room, and I don't think you guys can
Yeah.
top this dare.
It's late for me.
Yeah.
Like,
have
I
to
don't
go
think
to
you can make
bed.
me do anything crazier.
No. We're
Like
good.
Queenie and I dressed up. It's pretty crazy.
Fuck
pretty
yeah.
crazy,
We
right?
did drag tonight, guys.
Hey, where's your penis in your
Drag.
face?
What?
What? It's right here.
Where? Let me see it. You are
Okay.
full of it. There's no dong there.
I want someone to be like,
Good.
I'll do it next time.
Pretty.
No one can top you guys. It's
Fine. For the next Freaky Girls Live, will you show up in the beginning with a dong on your face?
Sure. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You'll wear it for the whole Freaky Girls thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, I'll
Fine.
allow it.
Fine.
Right on.
Good.
What are our next
All right.
movie?
Townsfolk, thank you so much for being here. Next month will be my pick and Queenie's pick, so it will be weird. Queenie's pick might not even be horror because
Shut up.
you never
Queenie,
know.
I want weird. I want really
I'm
weird.
gonna
Like
get
We want
horror
weird,
really weird.
sick horror.
Just to spite
Oh.
Laura, I'm gonna get super weird.
Yeah,
Like
you are.
terror vision weird. I want weird.
Yeah.
Deadly Spawn weird.
Videodrome weird. Yeah.
Yes, weird.
Society. Oh, you guys don't.
Yes.
No, Society.
Yeah, we should do Society. Let's do Society, guys.
That's a good
Shunting.
one.
Super weird. And it's body horror.
Totally.
Oh, you want to be my prom date, Brandon? Okay.
Okay.
I like her sass.
though, okay.
Get that sass, girl.
I know you're such a sassy
You're acting
bitch.
just like Danny when he's in drag. He gets so sassy.
Well, you know, I'm pretty much a guy in drag right now.
Oh, I had my husband dress up as a woman for Halloween one year, and he wore my jeans like when I was really skinny back in the day. He wore like my little tight skinny jeans and a t-shirt. It was for Halloween, so it said, "Give me all your candy or I'll steal your boyfriend." It was so fucking funny, and he was feeling himself. Like men feel themselves when they're in drag. They don't know.
I know, dude. My husband calls himself Danny with an I when he's in drag. He loves it.
Exactly. It's totally worth
He didn't want to take it off, but he had to go to work.
Oh,
He's like,
my
next time we
God.
should go out to karaoke or something.
Yes. Oh, Michael Long, thank you so much. You're the bomb.
God damn it.
Anyways, so we're gonna go, but we'll be back next month.
Goodbye, my babies.
Yep.
Yes, we love you guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
And
you
we
for
will
being
see
here,
you
Hal.
next month. And as we always say, bye.
Bye.
Bye.